Everybody, it is Jason, David, Frank here. I actually had to pull on the side of the road to share some. I put some seeds together, and maybe this can help you or maybe not. The first one is to always say I can. Together. I'm telling you, if you say I can, something will register in your brain that you can do it. Sometimes people say I can't do that. No, I can't do that. So always say I can. I know it's simple, but watch yourself. Catch yourself say, oh no, I said I can't. So always say I can. Number 2 is confidence. Be confident. Be confident in yourself. Be confident in your product. And that's the other C, which is cockiness. Nobody likes a cocky person. Everybody loves a confident person. But don't catch yourself where you're too confident and all of a sudden you become cocky. So watch that C. Next one is compete. What does that mean, compete? My pastor told me a story and said that if everyone was in high school and the teacher said, hey guys, everyone is getting A's, would you try hard? Would you practice? Would you pass that test? Imagine this. In baseball, in football, every other sport, everyone's a winner. Everyone wins a world champion. Would you watch your sports on TV? No. So compete. But that does not mean compete with your neighbor, compete with your friend. It talks about yourself. Compete within. So don't compare yourself to other people, which is the next one, compare. So if you're competing, then it starts turning into comparing. And then you're like, well, you know, he drives this or she drives that and I don't. And you're comparing yourself to their life. Be you. You know what I mean? So number 1, if you're competing, then you're comparing. Takes away focus on you. So focus on yourself and believe in yourself, all right? The next one is to celebrate. Celebrate. Not just celebrate your victories, celebrate your friends' victories. Celebrate that they got a new job. Celebrate that they got a movie. Just celebrate. Celebrate for yourself, but be happy for other people and celebrate their victories. I see so many times that people are so into themselves, they're competing, they're comparing, and then they're not celebrating for their friends because they're maybe a little jealous, a little envy. So remember to celebrate not just you, but other people. Creative. Be creative. People always ask, how do you come up with content, which is another C? How do you come up with content on your channel? I just be me. I don't care about the likes. I don't care about anything else. What I care about is reaching you guys. Am I making a difference in life? So remember to be creative. Come up with creative things. Be creative in your job. Be creative in your relationship. Circumstances. I hear this so much. Yeah, but you don't understand my circumstances. Look, we've all been there. You guys have no clue what I've been through. You have no clue what I'm going through. You have no clue what that person next to you is going through. We all have circumstances. But it's up to you in order to succeed, which goes all the way back to the top. I can. If you say, I can't change my circumstances, then you can't. But if you say, I can, you can change your circumstances. C, which is the circle. Who are you surrounded by? Who are your friends? Who are your mentors? These are things that you have to understand. You are who you hang out with. So that circle of people, you need to make sure in that circle that those people are going where you're going. Because what happens is, the next C, crabs. Crabs try to pull you down. You're in the bucket, right? And when a crab comes out of a bucket, what does the other crab do? The other crab grabs them and tries to pull them down. Are people pulling you down from where you need to be? So remember, all these C's come to I can and be confident, because I truly believe in what you guys do, and I believe you're going to make a difference. So I want you to guys be yourself. Just be who God's. Hey Luigi, what's happening, buddy? It is JDF here. Just got done riding my bike. So listen, man, some heart-to-heart talk. The reason why I obviously wearing what I'm wearing, doing your cameos, because I feel it's more important of the message than anything else right now. So I want to tell you, I know life is hard, and I always just keep fighting like a soldier, man. You know, stand back up and keep fighting. Always tell yourself, I can do it. I know it sounds super easy to say I can, and never say I can't. Sorry about losing your father. I lost my mom probably 3 years ago, and my brother, and that could be tough, man. So um, I know I know things are tough with you, man. Especially I can't even tell you, losing your son is just terrible. Seems like the only words I can give you, man, is Luigi. At this point, is just to tell you I know it plays over and over and over and over and over again. But I think right now we have to kind of change your thought process a little bit. Know that they're in a better place, and carry their legacy. And have when I lost my brother, it plays over and over again. It's been years and years and years, but now I have to look at the positive things. Take the positive things that they've done and replay those every day. Something that brought you joy, replay it. Something that made you laugh, replay it. Know that they're here, they're with you. They're with you, and so Luigi, I just want to tell you that, man. It's kind of I'm actually lost for words right now, but I just want to send you encouragement and tell you thank you for allowing me to remind myself of the people I've lost and the memories I have. So, but anyway, man, I wish you all the best, okay, buddy? And you can always hit me up on JDF Spoken Truth or JDFFFN. All right, buddy? All right, keep your head up, man.
All right, what's going on, everybody? We back. Oh, let's get some proper some proper tones going on, because today it's Go Power Rangers! All right. Anyway, guys, it's a little tame today. We probably don't got as many people as we normally do. By design, sometimes you got to take a break and give back to the day ones, the people who was with me when I ain't have none, you know what I'm saying? The people who was with me when it was like 20 people in the chat or 30 people in the chat. We like, yo, what's going on with this JDF stuff? All that good stuff, man. How's everybody doing for the...
What's up, nigga? What's up for the weekend, nigga?
For the weekend. Anybody got any plans today? I see Dust out here blessing people with memberships. I do have the alerts on. I was about to change them, and then something happened. And I couldn't get the alert that I wanted because it was last minute. But we here. How's everybody doing tonight? Let's check in. Let's check in, if you will. Let's see. Our guy Dust coming in. He coming in the building. Blessing y'all with memberships. Everybody like the stream. Yes. Like the stream, guys. Like the stream. What are we talking about today? We talking about celebrities getting whatchamacallit? Tombstone. All right, they trying to get Tombstone. Shawn Riha, I see you. Oh, snap. This could be my daughter. Hi, baby. How are you? You what? I have to wake up. Okay, you spend the night with Grammy tonight? Yes, Bobby, I feel that. Oh, okay, good. I hope you have a lot of fun, okay? Okay. Love you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Yeah? Talk about my day. Oh, what happened today? How was your day? Good. Did you eat some food? Not quite yet. Okay. All right. Well, what's... I ate the milkshake and ate French fries. Okay. Milkshake and French fries. Got it. Okay. All right. Love you, baby. Love you. Night-night. Hit the button. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. I do my due diligence every time I'm streaming, and that was little Henry. Hold on. Hello? Hello? Oh, you call me back? All right, baby. Well, daddy got to go. Okay. Why? All right, night night. All right. Bye. All right, y'all. I thought it was an emergency because it came from a different number. I'm like, oh, snap. And here's the thing, right? I strategically asked her that, hey, are you spending the night at Grammy house today? Just to see if, grandma is raising my goddamn daughter. So anyway, guys, let's get to it. Let's get to it, man. I apologize for the delay, if you will, but we talking about JDF today. We talking about Christina Grimmie, and we gonna touch on John. Everybody know John Lennon, right? Y'all know John Lennon. Well, John Lennon got packed out. Some party tombstoned his ass. But let me get this off the stream. And guess what, guys? Guess what? They're like, hey, are you prepared for XQC? And what do I say every time?
Nope.
I am mostly prepared for JDF. I kid you not. Mostly prepared. You like, Henry, are you? Oh, look at this. Look how far we have come. You see that quality? It's grainy as shit. I was looking at this like, oh my goodness, this is what I was doing back in the day? Y'all was putting up with me when I was looking like that? Jesus, I want to thank you all so much. Hold up, y'all like, we can't even see you here. We can't even see you. Thank you so much. And thank you, Dust, for the donation. I appreciate you. And they like, well, so did, look at Simply Melissa like, hey, so did Selena. Yes. So did Selena. So first off, right off the rip, look at this, right? You like, Henry, you got stuff prepared? Yes. I do have stuff prepared. So celebrities who were deleted by their own fans, it seems to be like a phenomenon. And this kind of ties into what we're going to talk about today. Because these meet and greets get dangerous. And look, Cheyenne, welcome back, sweetie, to the Resilient Army, girl. Salute. Appreciate you. And it should be some animation that pop up. Oh, did I turn it off? Let me turn some of this stuff on. Because sometimes when stuff get crazy, I gotta turn off when the animations be running wild. I have to turn them off sometimes. But thank you, Cheyenne, for becoming a member. I don't even know how many months it is. I'm sure it is a decent amount because you've been rocking with me for a while. One of my day ones. So thank you for becoming a member. And hey, Cheyenne, make sure you use your you get a free super chat when you become a member. It's just like it's down there. Anyway. So we're about to go through these lists. I got interviews. We got live footage. We got a great stream for you guys because since we haven't done a JDF stream in a while, I wanted to, put a little pizzazz in it. So celebrities who were deleted, and we're going to kind of go through this pretty quick. We don't need anything now. Before we go further, right? You guys should be in goddamn Henry Court. You like Henry? We seen Henry Court. This is the type of stuff that's in there, right? And if you notice, if you look in there, you may notice something, right? You may notice the Black Ranger. And look, man. Look at this. Right? And shout out to my man Dust Productions again. You see the animations? This animation, right, was supposed to be a Green Ranger, but I didn't have time. But what does he say? R.I.P. to Christina Grimmie. Gone but not forgotten. Yeah, going too soon, man. Sometimes people don't take the precautions. And even when you do take the precautions, people can literally walk right in through the back door and tombstone your ass. It's crazy like that. So if you guys don't know, we do have the Henry Court. And in Henry Court, right, there is a Power Ranger section. For all my Power Rangers fans, don't think because the juicers the juicers be taking over the goddamn channel that there will not be a space for you here. As you can see, there is. Some people be trolling, but we gonna go through it just to let you know, guys. Come join Henry Court. All right. So let's get back to the article, if you will, about the people. Thank you, Dust. You are the sponsor. I gotta get a banner up here. Put the sponsor up top. But celebrities who were deleted by their own fans. I mean, Selena isn't the most notable, but it wasn't really a fan. Wasn't it her goddamn manager who was stealing money from her? Stuff like that. But number one, John Lennon, right? Member of the Beatles, icon, legend, who eerily, they said he predicted his own death, if you will. But what happened was he was shot 5 times in the back outside of Manhattan's apartment projects by former Beatles fan Mark David Chapman. And no one knows why. And here is a interview with Mark Chapman. And we're going to let it rock for just a little bit. Fair use.
Welcome back to Larry King Live with Mark David Chapman. Mark, will you relive with us those terrible moments for you, for the world, for a lot of people around and in circles close to John Lennon? What happened that night?
Well, if you want to pick it up from the night, I was standing there with a gun in my pocket.
Knew you were going to shoot him?
Sorry?
Knew you were going to shoot him?
Absolutely.
Okay.
God damn. Knew he was going to delete him, guys. Knew he was going to delete him. And was a fan. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine that?
Tried not to, praying not to, but knowing down deep it was probably going to come to that.
Did you know it would be that night? Did you know you would see him again?
Yes, I knew that morning, oddly, when I left the hotel, I had some type of premonition that this was the last time I was going to leave my hotel room. I hadn't seen him up to that point. That's what makes it interesting. I wasn't even sure he was in the building.
Did not know he was in the building. So what happened, right? He one day just woke up, said, hey, I want to delete John Lennon. What'd he do? Oh, I know he lives in this building. Okay, hey, I'm gonna go delete John Lennon. Is he home? I don't know. I'm gonna just wait outside his building.
And then I left the hotel room, bought a copy of The Catcher in the Rye, signed it to Holden Caulfield from Holden Caulfield, and wrote underneath that, "This is my statement," underlining the word "this," the emphasis on the word "this." I had planned not to say anything after the shooting. Walked briskly up Central Park West to 72nd Street and began milling around there with the fans that were there, Jude and Jerry, and later a photographer that came there.
Okay. And then John came out that day, right?
He came out. I was leaning against the gargoyle studded railing and was looking down. I was reading The Catcher in the Rye, and
Bruh, how do you go from reading The Catcher in the Rye to deleting a icon? Literally, oh, I'm reading The Catcher in the Rye. Oh, all right, there's John Lennon. Let me delete him. Like, and someone said he has no light in his eyes. Look, guys, sometimes these people have no light in their eyes. They have no motive. They have an obsession. The obsession takes over them. It controls them. And next thing you know, the obsession is telling them to delete the person that they're obsessed with.
I believe he got into a taxi and disappeared. And then later that day, I had gone to lunch with, I believe, Jude. We came back.
With who?
With Jude. She was a fan there that was there at the building. And we struck up a conversation about Hawaii, about John Lennon. She'd been there a number of times. And at one point during the day, she had left, and John came back out. I don't remember him going back in from the taxi, but he was obviously back in the building. He was doing an RKO radio special.
How do you know his schedule, man? Like, she's like, look, today, right? Modern day today, you know someone's schedule is posted. You know where they're going to be. They're going to be here. They're going to be there, everywhere. And then you just pretty much just pop up. You just pop up and you can see them. And that's what happened to Christina Grimmie. Someone just popped up and they saw her and they deleted her in a similar fashion the way he did it. But they deleted themselves too.
And he came out of the building, and the photographer that I mentioned earlier, Paul Gorish, he kind of pushed me forward and said, here's your chance. You know, you've been waiting all day. You've come from Hawaii to have him sign your album. Go. And I was very nervous. And I was right in front of John Lennon there instantly. And I had a black Bic pen. And I said, John, would you sign my album? And he said, sure. Yoko went and got into the car. And he pushed the button on the pen and started to get it to write. It was a little hard to get to write at first. And then he wrote his name, John Lennon, and then underneath that, 1980. And he looked at me, as I mentioned earlier, he said, is that all? Do you want anything else?
Damn!
And I felt...
Damn! Could you imagine? You just being a nice guy. You about to get in your car, you about to leave. A fan comes up, hey, can you sign my book? Sure, absolutely. You sign the book and they say, hey, you want anything else? Want a picture or something? A hug? Handshake? Man.
Then and now that he knew something subconsciously, that he was looking into the eyes of the person that was going to kill him.
Why do you think that?
Well, his wife was in the car, the door was open, and he's a busy man. He's going to go to a radio or to his record studio, and he's talking to a nobody, just sign an album for a nobody. And he's asking me, is that all I want? I mean, he's given me the autograph. I don't have a camera on me. What could I give him?
I would admit that is a strange...
Now, look, man, that was very nice of John Lennon, but I imagine he does that for everybody. And this is back in the day without the huge fandom. Obviously, if someone's waiting outside of your apartment, and it is a little odd. Today, you call the police. Today, you got security. But that is odd. But hey, shout out to John Lennon for treating everyone like they wanted, like a human being. And shout out to Red Bunny Classics in the building, donating to the cause. He probably like, where's the update on XQC? Where's the update? I come here for the juice and you talking about Power Rangers. Yeah, man. Thank you, Red Bunny Classic. I appreciate you. We'll probably do a Twitch stream on Sunday, if you're still here. Thank you, Red Bunny. Let's keep it going.
Strange thing to say. All right, so he leaves.
Yes, he leaves.
And what do you do the rest of the day?
I stand around like an idiot waiting for him to come back.
And what time did he come back?
He came back about 10 to 11 at night.
Had you eaten dinner?
No, I had not.
Fear you might have missed him?
Probably.
Knew you were going to shoot him?
Yes.
Think about this, guys. He had ample hours to come to a conclusion that this was not the thing to do. But he didn't. It never dawned on him.
How did that happen? What happened?
Well, the photographer left. In all fairness, I have to say I tried to get him to stay.
Because?
There were those that felt that I wanted him to shoot pictures of the shooting, which is not true.
Why then did you want him to stay?
I wanted him to stay because I wanted out of there. There was a great part of me that didn't want to be there. I asked Jude, the fan, before she left for a date that night. She said no. If she'd have said yes, I would have been on the date with him.
Damn! Guys, now look, you probably like, Henry, you watched this already, didn't you? You watched it. No.
Nope.
I did not. I watched some of it and I was like, all right, this would be great because it ties into the kind of the theme of the day, the true crime, if you will, of it all. And it deals with celebrities getting deleted. Now, we know JDF did not get deleted by his craze fan, but John Lennon did. And he is saying, hey, if this girl would have went on a date with me, I would have went on a date, changed the trajectory of my life. John Lennon may still be here.
Her.
But you might have killed him the next day.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
I would
okay.
have probably come back.
The circumstances of the killing, what happened?
I was sitting at the inside of the arch of the Dakota building, and it was dark. It was windy. Jose, the doorman, was out along the sidewalk. And here's another odd thing that happened. I was at an angle where I could see Central Park West and 72nd, and I see this limousine pull up. And as you know, there's probably hundreds of limousines that turn up Central Park West in the evening. But I knew that was his. And I said, this is it. And I stood up. The limousine pulled up. The door opened, the rear left door opened. Yoko got out. John was far behind, say 20 feet, when he got out. I nodded to Yoko when she walked by me.
She nod back?
No, she didn't.
Because she probably knew, like, yo, I got a bad feeling about this guy.
And I don't mean to be so clinical about this, but I've told it a number of times. I hope you understand. John came out, and he looked at me, and I think he recognized, here's the fella that I signed the album earlier. And he walked past me. I took 5 steps toward the street, turned, withdrew my Charter Arms 38, and fired 5 shots into his back.
What, had you shot that weapon before?
That weapon?
5 times, guys. 5 times in the back. God damn. And shout out to my guy, S. Tampa. He says, what's up, my juicer? Nothing better than smoking a cigar and listening to the warlord himself. I hope XQC streaming. I hope he exposed everything. We'll cover it Sunday about 5 p.m. But shout out to you, S. Tampa. Enjoy that cigar, man. It's been a while since I smoked a cigar. Last time I smoked one, it did not end well. I was on the toilet. Everything was coming. Look, it was bad. It was bad. I was trying to do something I shouldn't have been doing. But hopefully you enjoy it, S. Tampa. Salute to you, man. Enjoy the stream. All right. So he just shot him 5 times with a firearm he'd never even touched before or fired before. I'll rewind it because it's kind of chilling when you hear it. He just casually says, oh, yeah, I pulled out my gun. Blammed him 5 times. 5 times. What cigar is that, S. Tampa?
Toward the street, turned, withdrew my Charter Arms 38, and fired 5 shots into his back.
What, had you shot that weapon before?
5.
That weapon, no. I didn't even know if the bullets were going to work. And when they worked, I remember thinking, they're working. I was worried that the plane in the baggage compartment, the humidity had ruined them.
This is crazy, right? This is back in the day when you could just put a gun on a plane and it was just, it was nothing. I mean, now you still can, but there's a strict process if you want to travel with your firearms. But hey, he did it. Man with a plan, executed his plan, had ample time to turn around, but he didn't.
And I remember thinking, they're working.
What did Yoko do?
She naturally, and I can't blame her, she dashed around the stair area. I don't know if it's still there at the Dakota today, but she just, ran for cover, which is what anyone would do. Mm-hmm. John, according to what I've been told, stumbled up the stairs, and then I saw her come back around and then go up to the stairs, and then she cradled his body.
Did she scream?
I don't think she screamed, but a few minutes after that, there was just a blood-curdling scream from someone.
Bruh, 5 shots in the back. Yoko goes to console him, but it's going. It's DOA, man. You get shot in your back 5 times. You're not walking away from that. And if you do, you're not walking again, more than likely.
And it put the hair on the back of my neck straight up.
Were you relieved?
No. What happened was what happened before the shooting, before I pulled the trigger and after, were 2 different scenes in my mind. Before, everything was like dead calm. And I was ready for this to happen. I even heard...
All right. I think we got enough of that, man. We have enough of that. We got enough of that. And I see, look, man, crazy things going on, man. Crazy things. When people just go up to you and delete the person they idolize the most. Now, I didn't do my regular intro. I probably should, for people, who don't know who I am or what I'm about. I am HenryResilient, aka XQC court case guy, fake Henry. Most loved, most hated, admired by some, hated by few, hopefully adored by everybody. I don't know, man. The titles just keep going and going. But what I wanted to show you is my channel. Like, Henry, we seen your goddamn channel. We know about it. No, you don't. These videos, right? Let me make them bigger. The JDF videos from the live stream. If you guys don't remember, right? Adored by Adept. I am adored by Adept. Who hates Henry? Oh, Cheyenne. Cheyenne only sees the Power Ranger stream. She don't be here for the XQC stuff. She don't be here for me beefing with people stealing my documents. She just be like, oh, what do you mean? Nah, look, Cheyenne, you know who hates me. You like, who hates Henry?
Henry, fuck you and your fake ass. You a fake ass bitch.
Come on, man. Come on. You know she hate me. She hate my ass. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. But anyway, San, hopefully she's in the chat. My girl San in the chat. Where's she at? San, where are you? All right. If you don't know, San, she donated last time. She was like, hey, this is for editing. She was like, hey, here's get some editing done. Cause I have editors, guys, and I have backlog. I have plenty of content that I never got a chance to clip because XQC just started taking off, right? So as a YouTube creator, like myself, I'm in it to, try to make money, but most of the money just goes back into the channel. In fact, all the money just goes back into the channel. Sam was generous enough to donate. She said the money was for editing. So what did I do? I put that shit towards editing. So you'll see probably some more. So we got the pathology report, and this also curbs all of the, the people out there who be like, because you go on these groups that say no one has released the pathology report. Where's the police report? So I paid an editor, as you can see, like this thumbnail is probably way better than I could do, and they cut them up. And yes, Alicia, here's the thing, Alicia is number one hater. Here's the thing about Alicia. I'm not on StreamYard, so I can't pull up her picture like I want to, like I could or whatever. But if you guys want to donate, you can via Super Chat, you can via Stream Elements link, you can via Cash App, $HenryResilient. I know some people choose to do that. Let me check to see. All right, nothing there. There we go. Already. let me shout them out. Let me shout them out. Let me put some respect on their goddamn name. For the people who donate in via Cash App, I see you guys. Let my man G Factor is in the building. He came out and said, I got money. Shout out to G Factor in the building. Jesus, G Factor, did he double up? G Factor, he doubled up. I got money. Jesus, G Factor is straight. And shout out to Joe Nilda. Where Joe Nilda at? Is she silent out here today? She also come in and she also like, I got money. Joe, look, you know what? The thing about the people who donate to via Cash Apps, I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. They ain't even in the chat. They're like, oh, sometimes what happens is they'll watch, they'll be on their phone, and they'll be like, oh, I'm doing something else, but I got you on TV or something. And let me make sure ain't nobody send no special messages. Someone said for Jason Streams, that was G Factor. What else did he say? For Jason Streams, salute to you. Joe Nilda, what she say? Give me a second to get to hers. For the Resilient Army. Let's go. See, I knew she was like, I'm here, I'm driving. And shout out to Joy L right here in the building with the super sticker. Salute to you. And speaking of Joy L, I was talking to Joy L, I believe in one of the comments of the Green Ranger stuff. All right. And we got our guy Nathan here. And we gonna get into all that. And we may have a special guest. I actually do have some footage, some pictures. Because here's the thing, guys. When it comes to Matthew Sterling images, You're like, Henry, where's the goddamn court docs? Surely you got the goddamn court docs.
Nope.
No. You like, Henry, we come to you for court docs. You mean to tell me you doing all this with no court docs? What the hell? Well, his case got sealed. And when we get to it, you're going to see why. But before we get to it, right? My man, where is Nathan? Nathan, where your ass at? Nathan out here, you know, he a member of the Day One crew from back in the day, yay, when we was saying, go, Power Rangers! Right here, he had an interview with Steve Cardenas. Did I say his name right? And you know, we gonna fast forward to the interview. Let's give my man Nathan some love. And I say before we give Nathan some love, we got to give KJ some love. We got to give KJ some love. Salute to KJ. Now look, KJ, we'll have a KJ S-type stream Sunday, 5 p.m. That's the plan. It's gonna be court docs. It's gonna be Twitch, but we gonna do it. It's gonna be some Coach Gang type content up in there for you. We may be talking about flatbacks and. But guys, if you don't know, KJ is my
look at my African American over here. Look at him.
My favorite African American. But salute to KJ. Here's the thing, right? I support people who support me, and Nathan has been supporting me from the beginning. So we're gonna take a minute and we're gonna check out his interview with Steve Cardenas, and let's see. What does Nathan get, you know? And I'm sure his lovely wife probably filmed it. You know how I can tell? Because his wife tall. If you look at the camera, right? The camera angle's pointing down. The camera angle's pointing down. Nathan likes to climb tall trees, guys. He climbs tall trees, and he, you know, he's small but nimble. You know, he's small but nimble. And look at y'all. Y'all like, hey. Look, San is blessing me, right? San is like, I got money for the editor's paycheck. Keep them motivated for the stream. You know what, San? What video would you like me to cut? You can definitely reach out to me. What video would you like me to cut? And I'll use your donation and make sure they cut it. But I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. And my S Temple doubling up. Hey, I might not be a paid sub, but I love to donate. I've heard we both were corporate people. I know you were real, bruh. All right, look. Since he said corporate people, right? Let me tell you a corporate story. This shit happened today. You know, I'm like the vice president of, you know, it doesn't matter. Of an organization, it doesn't really matter, right? And my organization is the biggest in town, right? And we had a board meeting today. And my boss, you know, you can say he's the CEO. I'm VP. We got like a country, well, I ain't gonna say country club. Let's just say a recreational center, right? That we get a complimentary, you know, membership to for us and our family. And it's next door to where we go get the whatchamacallit from. It's next door to where we have our meeting. So I'm, you know, suited. He's suited. He's like, hey, you want to renew your membership? I'm like, yeah, let me go renew it. So we go renew it or whatever. Cute young lady or whatever. Hey, we hit to renew our stuff. She give us the form. We go sign it up. And she like, okay, well, guys, do you got your IDs on you or whatever? And we like, no, we don't got our work ID, if you will. Okay. And she like, oh, well, I know you. I know you. And he just happened to have his work ID on him. All right. And she like, well, I really don't know you though. So I'm going to have to call, you know, your company and confirm that you work with him too. And I'm just like, and look, you know, I'm not saying what race she is. I'm not saying what race she is, but she don't look like me. She look like my undershirt. And he peeps game, I peep game, but because, you know, the position I hold, I'm not about to make a scene. Okay. I just say, oh, all right, cool. Make the calls. You know, I'll leave on my way. We walk out. He's like, damn, that really happened to you, huh? I was like, what do you think, man? What you think? Because we are here now, this shit don't exist. Look, at all levels, yeah, as Tampa, I am corporate. Fucking board meetings, man. It was like 3 hours of, and I didn't have to present, so thank God, thank God. But you still have to be there and provide information and answer questions if need be. But yeah, man. Shout out to all my people in the corporate world out here. And shout out to my man Dust. Shout out to the Resilient Army, all my day ones. Yes. Shout out to my day ones. And Dust out here gifting memberships. You know, this might as well be Dust's theme song.
I got money.
And look, here's the thing. It might be. Hell yeah, I'll be look, bruh. Look, it'd be so much chicken bok up there. Now I've got my sound effect. But when look, guys. All right, chicken bok, right? Sometimes I gotta speak chicken bok, like, all right, guys, you guys are doing a good job, but we need to step up our performance. We need to increase engagement, motivation. All right, we got these KPIs that we're gonna be looking at, these key performance indicators. I start talking that shit, and I could just do it. Just go in. All right, guys, today we're trying to increase revenue, and in hopes of increasing revenue, we're going to do A, B, and C. And if we're able to increase revenue to this amount, it's going to be a trickle down effect, and we're all going to get more bonuses. We're going to lower our overall operating cost, and instead of hiring out, we're just going to train more. I'll be doing that shit. Oh my goodness, guys, I could talk corporate world for decades. And it sucks when you have to talk it. Like, I was actually speaking it today. I'm sorry, I'm getting off topic. But shout out to S. Tampa, who says, hey, I'm almost an assistant vice president. I work for one of the top 3 largest banks. Look at that's Tampa. I know the meetings puts me to sleep sometimes. Bro, I was yawning. I'm yawning. I'm in the front row because, CEOs talking. I'm right here for questions and backup. Because I do more operations, he do more talking to the board committee, the board of trustees, the management committee, or whatever. So I'm yawning because, my damn daughter last night was telling me she got snakes in her goddamn bed. I'm like, she like, Dad, it's like 2:00 in the morning. I'm like, what? It's snakes in my bed. I'm like, just get in my bed. She's like, no, but you gotta go see the snakes. I'm like, girl, just get in my bed. She's like, no, but it's a snake in there. I'm like, girl, get in my bed. I pick her up at this point. I lay her down and say, go to sleep. So she say, all right, she go to sleep. I'm laying straight like this. She turns sideways and just start kicking me with her goddamn feet at 2:00 in the morning. Mind you, I wake up at 5. So man, but anyway, so I'm in the meeting yawning and shit. But look, guys, shit gets crazy. And look, I am the only
Look at my African American.
That's in management in this company, and actually I am the first
Look at my African American
in management in this executive management position. So when I be in the city and shit, I just play it cool, man. I play it so cool and collective because this is a predominantly, I'm saying, it's no brothers, it's no sisters in this community. And when I got hired, it was like, you should move your family out here. I was like,
Nope.
No. Hell no. Hell no, man. Hell no. But yeah, man. Shout out to everybody in their corporate world, man. Look, one day maybe I'll burn corporate America and show you the underbelly. Because we was talking today about my old employer or whatever, and how me and my boss and the other person I work with, how we all started a decade ago there, and we couldn't get promoted. We couldn't get a pay raise. There was just you need training, you need experience, you need a degree. I went and got my master's. They paid for my master's. I'm like, well, I got my master's. You think I get promoted now?
Nope.
No, you need experience. I'm like, oh my God. Anyway, so we left. Anyway, we up. Anyway. Anyway, guys, shout out to S. Tampa, everybody with their corporate jobs. And yes, guys, I'm not black. KJ been here a while. I'm not black. look, I'm not black on stream, but when the cops see me in the neighborhood I work for, I am black. You know how I know? Because they pull my ass over. They be pulling my ass over. They be like, bad boys, bad boys. I'll be like, and look, guys, when I get pulled over in the goddamn city I work in, I don't say nothing. I mean, I did one time. Because I was like, bro, you know you was wrong for that. I did one time, and he just was like, oh, okay, you're free to go. But normally I don't say nothing. I was pissed off. I was literally pissed off because I have tinted windows on my car. And I'm in the city, and I'm like, I see the cop, this fucker is maneuvering. I'm like, I'm on the phone, so I'm like, yo, he about to pull me over. And they was like, no, he not. The next thing you know, FBI, open up. He pulling my ass over. He running my shit. I'm like, oh, this is who I am. This is the company I work for. This is the position I hold. He's like, all right, well, you know, the reason I pulled you over because you were too close to that other car. And I'm just like, I was just like, bro, like, seriously, you were too close to the car. I'm gonna let you off with a warning. I'm like, all right, cool. And just drove off, man. I just drove. All right, I'm done. Let's get into my man Nathan's video, guys. See, KJ, this is what KJ be doing, man. He come here to cause havoc. KJ comes to cause havoc every goddamn stream for $2. He's like, I'm about to jam him up for $2. Anyway, thank you, KJ. Salute to you, man.
Yeah, the world jiu-jitsu competition. Yeah.
All right, so
you had a favorite one that was the world.
Yeah, the world.
Competition?
Yeah, the world.
All right, this is Nathan's video with Steve Cardenas. It's only 2 hours. Then we go on Christina Grimmie, and then we going straight into JDF.
Jiu-jitsu competition. Yeah, that one. I won that one a couple of times, so I was happy about that.
What was that one? Curious, like what country or?
No, it was in the States. They held it in the States. It was in California where I lived at the time.
Nice. Funny little tidbit. I'm actually in a group with a friend that apparently had you as a martial arts teacher when he was like 10 years old.
Oh wow!
Back in California.
Oh, what's his name?
Darren. I don't know if you remember him, but
I need a last name, but that's interesting.
Now,
I just saw that.
Here's the thing. Shout out to Nathan for this, but it looks like he has his questions prepared, which is great. So Nathan, if you in the chat, good job having your goddamn questions prepared, man. Salute to you. Let's keep it going.
You won those competitions and thought that was so neat.
Oh, very cool.
So,
cool. Thanks, man.
And just another quick question I'll ask you. I know with the big 30th that just happened and you being in the once and always, if they brought Rocky back, what would you want to see him do, or where would you want him to go?
Well, I mean, I feel like...
All right, it's some background noise, but he said if they brought Rocky back, what would you want him to do? What would you want him to do?
They did it right, you know what I mean? But I mean, if they just brought us back, I think they would just like to see more of the same, you know? Boom Studios is the one who makes all the comics. They have such great stories. I'd love to see some of those stories get told, you know?
I agree.
Create a whole, like, Power Ranger U, like a MCU type of universe. You
know?
You got the Mega Rangers and all the different ones they've done.
Yeah, it would be great. Who knows? Maybe we'll see it one day, but I don't know. Hasbro... I don't know what they want to do. Everything's on hold right now.
Nah, it's over, guys. It's game over. It's game over.
I got a question of my own for you.
You see the wife? You see the wife? She like, hey, Nathan, chill. She like, chill, bruh. Let me ask a question. Steve Cardenas like, oh, all right. Now look, Nathan, he's not in a position to talk back because she run that shit.
The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the first movie, did you do some of your own stunts in that movie?
Yeah,
like everything you did?
A lot of our own stunts, yeah. But the things we didn't do is we didn't do the skydiving thing. They had professionals do that.
Nice.
Yeah, because they just couldn't take the chance.
All right, so the skydiving scene was professionals, despite JDF having skydiving experience. It's still a liability, though, right? You know, you jumping out of a plane, they can't get the insurance
on anybody getting hurt or dead.
Very true.
And there was some other things. I didn't do the rollerblading because I can't rollerblade for crap, you know.
I did not know you could not rollerblade.
JDF couldn't rollerblade either.
Yeah, none of us
watch
really
in the behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, funny, right?
Thanks, man. Did you want to give a quick plug for your
Instagram? Just follow Instagram, Steve Cardenas PR. That's where they can look for when I do my upcoming events. Cool.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Steve.
All right, shout out to my man Nathan. One of the day ones with it. Look, guys, go to his channel. If you into Power Rangers, go shoot my man a sub. He had 29 subs. Let's help him out. Let's help him get monetized. We got to help each other. We got to help those that help us. Now let's go to this Christina Grimmie story. This one is going to break your hearts, guys, because this Christina had her whole goddamn life ahead of her, and someone just snuffed it out. A fan, if you will.
Concert venue in Orlando nearly a week ago was lost in the barrage of other violent headlines. Christina Grimmie, the rising young voice star, gunned down at a performance. New details now on those final moments that awful night, and new insights on how hard it is to keep performers safe. Here's ABC's Mara Schiavocampo.
Damn, she's going way too soon, man. Way too soon. Look, great voice, attractive. This is what stars are made of, right?
She was the 22-year-old breakout star of The Voice, Christina Grimmie, blowing the judges away with her cover of Wrecking Ball.
I know, man. Like, Jesus. Could you imagine you go to this, you break out, and look, I've known people who've tried out for this, and it is very hard to make it.
In season 6 of the singing competition.
Look, Usher up there, showing his teeth.
That is the moment where you realize.
Like, look at her, guys. Whole life ahead of her. Whole life.
That this person can be a huge star.
She came in third, and her career that started as a teen on YouTube seemed to be taking off.
Guys, start a YouTube channel. You can get broken easily.
But it all came to a tragic end early last Friday night when she was gunned down after a concert.
It's going to be 2 patients, the female patient and the shooter.
Grimmie was open.
So she did her, a set. She did her set. She killed it. Well, I hate to say killed it, right?
For the band Before You Exit in Orlando, Florida. Posting a call out on social media before the show.
Please come to the show if you live near Orlando, Florida.
It ended at 10.
You see, with social media, guys, you know exactly where your favorite person is going to be, what time they're going to be there. Boom, bam, thank you, ma'am. And no interruptions.
PM. Afterwards, some fans got an up-close meet and greet with the star. These photos capturing those moments. But then
3 gunshots went off.
Pop, 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 pop.
I was traumatized. I didn't know what was going on.
I was in shock. I didn't know what to do.
A man in the crowd shot the singer at point-blank range.
Now, here's her brother, guys, I believe. There's her brother.
Grimmie's brother, Mark, who often appeared with her on YouTube, tackled the gunman, who then shot and killed himself in the struggle.
Her brother's a hero for saving and stopping him, for not hurting anyone else.
Grimmie was rushed to the hospital, but died from her injuries the next morning. Following the news of her death, some of music's biggest stars finding ways.
Everybody was reaching out to her, guys. Everybody was like just mourning her. Even Dust. I think Dust, I don't know if he's still here, but he said he went to the he watched it live.
To remember their friend.
I'd like to dedicate this next song to her.
Selena Gomez tearfully dedicating a song to the fallen starlet at her Miami show. And Justin Bieber also getting emotional on stage in Winnipeg. Adam Levine offering to pay for Grimmie's funeral. Authorities later.
There's the guy. There's the guy who did not think she was worth, he was so obsessed.
Identified the shooter as 27-year-old Kevin Loibel from St. Petersburg, Florida.
What our detectives are doing right now is they're going through the suspect's cell phone and computer to see if they could find a motive for this crime. The suspect had 2 handguns on his person. He had 2 additional loaded magazines for those handguns and a large hunting knife.
His motive is still a mystery.
No one knows, guys. They just be so obsessed. So obsessed. And then boom.
What we do know is that, according to police, he drove about 120 miles from his home in St. Petersburg to her concert in
It's about 2 hours, guys. 120 miles is 2 hours.
Orlando.
The suspect in this case is not from Orlando. The suspect traveled to Orlando, apparently to commit this crime, and then had plans to travel back to where he came from.
Typically, people who travel a long distance, in this case armed, may well have some sort of fantasy in their head relationship with the person that they ultimately end up killing, a love relationship with the person that doesn't exist.
This note posted on the killer's front door by his family, offering their deepest sorrow for their son's actions.
She loved this town, she loved this state, she loved singing, she loved the Lord, and she loved me. And she was just my baby sister.
Christina's brother, Mark, who...
That's the sister, girl. That's the sister. Now, look, we don't have to go through all of this, but let's see they talk about security, right? Let's talk about some security things that take place. Because it's not easy protecting these stars now.
For those wanting to be famous, it's a delicate balance between seeming accessible
Bruh,
to fans
I do not want to be
and
like
staying
this.
safe.
Someone like Madonna, for example, they are going to have security around them all the time, no matter where they might be. As you go down the tier...
Now look, Madonna has fucking fell from grace, guys. Madonna does not look like Madonna no more.
Of people less famous, make less money, chances are they may have no security.
And there have been plenty of close calls, many captured in YouTube videos like these.
Bruh.
Adam Levine, Christina's mentor.
She could have had the knife on her ass and jammed him up. She could have went full Michael Myers on him.
Accosted on stage by a zealous fan who tried to hug him. The same thing happening to Taylor Swift, a perfect stranger grabbing her leg at a concert. A Justin Bieber fan rushed at the singer on stage before security tackled him.
What the hell? Beyonce is crazy.
Was almost pulled off stage at a concert in Brazil before security intervened.
If you place the protectee in front of a large...
All right. So that's that. But look, let's go deeper. You like Henry. Henry, what do you have new?
You dig, bro. You like to dig.
All right. The guy was at her goddamn concert. One of them, right? You can see him in the audience. This is like some real true crime.
Shows the man who killed Christina Grimmie at her Orlando concert.
There you go, right there. You see? Right here at the concert. A fan. It's in one of them small venues where, you know, like a House of Blues.
Just before he shot the singer at a meet and greet. In videos released by the Orlando Police Department, 27-year-old Kevin Loibel is standing in the back of the concert hall in a flannel t-shirt waiting to see the voice contestant. Also released by authorities, photos of evidence, the crime scene and the 911 calls.
Dear Christina.
In the aftermath of the shooting that happened 6 months ago.
Christina got shot, Christina Grimmie.
Other pictures show Loibel's hotel room at the Courtyard by Marriott, where authorities found his...
All right, so critical defense, I have that in my firearms. Looks like he got a Glock, some Axe deodorant, chapstick, toothpaste, toothbrush, keys. Looks to be some Beats by Dre. That looks to be like some invoice of Sir. You got a magazine loader. That's what that is.
Drawstring bag packed with toiletries, bullets, and a sleeping mask. Loibel pulled a gun on Grimmie.
The glizzy, he pulled the...
after her concert and shot her point.
Her tragic death at a concert.
All right, so here we go, right? This is about to be a reenactment of what happened to her. It's not graphic, guys, but it goes into it. So for you guys to see it, what happened?
The night of June 10th,
Yo, what the
22-year-old singer Christina Grimmie put on a show at the Plaza Live in Orlando. Shortly after, she was signing autographs for...
I'm not laughing at her, guys. I'm laughing at TJ Lawrence, okay? But yeah, you out here, you signing autographs. Like, guys, you know I did a goddamn meet and greet. I did a meet and greet with Brent. I had the blicky on me, had the blicky in the car. Nothing popped off. I bought him coffee. and then we went about our day. But she out here trying to get her, get people, to know her. And next thing you know, she's just like, hey, I'm just signing autographs. Just comes up and just with boom. Now we got that out the way, guys. Now we're here to the main event, guys. We're here to the main event. And Jesus, where we at? We're right here with it. It's cold-blooded, right? It's cold-blooded. He gone. So when it comes to Power Rangers and safety, guys, now here, I'll show you the last time I did a meet and greet. You like, Henry, you ain't do no goddamn meet and greet. I'm like, bruh, I did a meet and greet. Don't listen to this sexy red chick. there go me doing a goddamn meet and greet right here with Brent. I had the blicky on me, but Brent was tame, and I had the blicky in the car. I didn't have to pull that either. But hey, you got to stay resilient. You got to keep your goddamn head on the swivel. I mean, it's not like Kai Cenat. I didn't announce it, but if I did, I don't think, thousands of people would have showed up on my ass. But yeah, there we go. That's my meet and greet. And I hung out with Brent for like 3 goddamn hours. We talked JDF, so that's probably why he not here today. He like, I need to be here for that. All right, so let's get into JDF, guys. You know who it is. JDF, put the goddamn green emojis in the goddamn chat if you in the Resilient Army. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Let's get it up. Let's get the green emojis. Y'all like green emojis? What the Henry? What are you talking about? Look, I gotta do everything around here. You know what I'm saying? We could spam them. You see, you spam them. Boom. All right, there we go. That's Tampa spam the blicky. That's Tampa like, nah, you got to keep the blicky on you, man. He in Florida, so he got the blicky. Everybody in Florida got the blicky on him. It's like mandatory. Like, you 21? Okay, well, do you want a Glock or do you want a SIG or we got everything. And then like, we don't give people high points though, unless we don't like you. If we don't like you, we get you the high point, and that shit jam up on you. All right, man. Let me stop talking firearm. Hey, look. Speaking of H&K, right? I how Facebook will remind you of stuff. I recently saw myself at the range, and you know how my ex-wife got the goddamn AR-15. I got a new one, right? I got one from the same person who gave me the first one. They gave me another one. That's like, no. I got you on the AR-15. Anyway, let's get into JDF. We're just going to see some old footage of JDF, just to let y'all know what it is. We got a poem, and then we're going to get straight into it. And we should be done in about 30 minutes. And we got Francis probably going to chime in, and we going to get to it.
You're watching JDF FFN, my Morphin blog. How does that look?
Watch your ears.
Good job, ladies.
Thanks.
Good job.
Like super tight though.
Dino Thunder.
Yeah. One too is having having it so cut so that we see his eye, but seeing a little bit of circuitry underneath, which we might have to build into that.
Test.
It'll be, I'm not even sure which eye. What's your best eye? Jason?
Right side.
Right side?
Right eye, maybe. Or left.
Right side, right eye. Now look, he probably.
Yeah. That would be why the lefties will be like.
Anyway, shout out to Tammy and them. Shout out to his family. The volume, the video I'm watching sucks. Yeah, it do sucks. It's just for just so y'all can see his face. All right, now we do have. You like, Henry, what'd you dig up? Remember how we went through some poetry? Let's go through one that y'all probably ain't seen before. This is a deep one. And it's an Easter egg in here for you too.
Walls. These poems I write are an expression of self-gratification. It's to inspire, to motivate, but it could be just speculation. Every time I start to write, it turns into this struggle. always seems like a fight. I get this feeling deep within. It's called doubt. It messes with my head and then becomes hesitation. I'm struggling. I'm hurt. I'm even afraid. But from the outside, looks like I got it made. It's so hard to let these walls come down. My smile, it instantly turns to a frown. Some people might think this is silly, but come on, man. It's so hard to allow that word vulnerability.
Boom. You know what's really sad about this picture? You know what's sad about it? They're all gone. There's his brother, Eric. There's him. There's his mom. Ain't this some crazy-ish? You make a poem and you reference your family, not knowing that, it is what it is. Let's finish the poem and then we'll get into the story.
So I attack this fear with a pen and some ink. But hours go by, and I just begin to think, what's the message I'm here to say? I close my eyes and I begin to pray. My mind is so empty, I just don't know. I could scream, I can shout, and never hear an echo. We all get knocked down and fall, but maybe we won't if we don't have a wall.
All right, so now we got the intro. Now let's get up. This is the last one. Sorry, y'all got a little sneak preview. Damn. All right, let me check my notifications. All right, I think we are good. All right, we did the walls. Now let's go to what happened and how we got stopped, guys. You probably remember this, the Power Ranger fans. Maybe Francis was there. You and Mott, time him out, block him. Block him from the channel. Don't time him out. Block him from the channel. All right. Francis says, I was there. Francis was there, guys. We're going to hear from her shortly. But if you got your stalker in the channel, block him. You and Mott, take care of it.
Armed to the teeth and set to kill no matter who got in his way. Tonight, chilling new details revealed about the carnage this Valley man admits to plotting before his arrest at Phoenix Comic-Con.
So there is Matthew Sterling, guys. This is the guy who came into a Comic-Con armed to the teeth. Armed to the T.
Before his arrest at Phoenix Comic-Con. Now, thousands are forced to wait hours to get through enhanced security measures after police admit he just slipped through an unlocked door.
You see that? Did you hear it? Let me rewind it for you, because it doesn't matter if you got, we got metal detectors, we're checking bags. It does not matter if he's just coming in through the goddamn back door.
Thousands are forced to wait hours to get through enhanced security measures after police admit he just slipped through an unlocked door.
ABC 15's Chris Groh is digging deeper into Matthew Sterling's plan. And Chris, we have heard about...
All right, so they're about to break down the plan, and you'll see his booth, literally. You'll see JDF's booth right in the background. Right in the background.
Him taking pictures of officers, but then you found out who he was really targeting.
Yeah, an actor, and his name is Jason David Frank, and this is his autograph booth right here behind me. You can see right there, he's known for playing the Green Power Ranger in the 90s children's show. Sterling told detectives he was there to kill Frank and even had a reminder on his phone. This is our first look at Matthew Sterling up close, a 31-year-old suspect posing for his mugshot, a trace of black face paint barely visible. But this is how the man saw
came in with the Punisher.
Saw himself Thursday as the Marvel character The Punisher, a violent vigilante ready for a gunfight. According to court paperwork, Sterling walked into the Phoenix Convention Center, purposefully evading security.
Now, there he is getting arrested. However, today you're going to see several different videos that capture everything. You're going to capture beginning. How in the hell did they actually even know to get this guy, to arrest him, to know that he was there to hurt people.
Carrying a load of weapons similar to the Punisher.
He was armed with a shotgun.
All right, they going through what he was armed with, but we're going to save that for a little bit later. Here is them arresting him.
Sterling's guns were fully loaded. He spent the day taking pictures of cops and sending Facebook messages to a woman he met, telling her he would shoot them.
This is the only way. This is probably this woman right here. She probably saved so many lives that day, including JDF's. How? All she did was say something. Hey, this guy texted me some weird-ish. Let me let y'all guys know what's about to happen because I think he's about to try to hurt JDF. She saved the day, low-key, or high-key, really.
Was just going through my mind, what if I didn't do anything? What if people died?
She immediately took action, calling police, alerting them of what she was being showed and told. After his arrest, Sterling told police he'd come to Comic-Con to kill this man, Jason David Frank. Frank played the Green Ranger in the Power Rangers show. Sterling claims he stabbed Frank 15 years ago and wanted to, quote, finish the job.
Now, here's the thing, guys. He did not stab JDF 15 years ago. So you can kind of see where this story is going, per se. But look, there you go. There's his booth right there. I'm wondering if anyone recognized some of these people in the audience.
We've reached out to Frank's representatives, but so far we haven't heard back. I'm told he's still planning on fulfilling his schedule here at this weekend.
Look, hey, JDF, someone just tried to tombstone you. You think you're gonna come back? Yeah. Hey, but they were really out here to end you. Are you gonna come back? Yeah, I'll be back. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Like, JDF was a workaholic, man, a workaholic.
Against Comic-Con. As for Sterling, he's being held on $1 million bond. Reporting live in Phoenix, Chris Crow, ABC 15, Arizona.
Say his name and he will appear. Say Brent's name and he will appear, guys. You say his name and he like, where's Brent? Brent here. Brent stay here. I saw JDF in the chat. It's my bat signal. It's my bat signal. You know, when Batman see the Batman in the air, when Brent see JDF, he like, okay, I see you. I'm here. Brent been here just lurking. He just been lurking. Look, even April, she was like, oh, Henry doing JDF? Don't mind if I do. Petty SF, she like, oh, Henry doing JDF? Let me pop in. Cause you know, Petty SF, she like to pop something else that began with a P. All right, anyway, let's keep going. So that's just the background of it, right? Now, here is his court appearance. You're about to see
your full name?
Everything he was charged with.
Sterling. All right, and I believe
let's go all the way back.
Your full name?
Matthew Bacon, Sterling.
All right, and I believe the county attorney is present and is going to want to make a statement. If you could identify yourself, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Ed Leiter with the Maricopa County Attorney's Office.
All right, Mr. Sterling, you're here on the following charges. 1 count of attempted murder in the first degree. That's a Class 2 felony. 3 counts of attempted aggravated assault with deadly weapon or dangerous instrument, Class 3 felonies. 1 count of wearing body armor during a felony, a Class 4 felony. 1 count of aggravated assault on a police officer, a Class 5 felony. 1 count of resisting arrest, a Class 1 misdemeanor, and carrying weapons into a prohibited place, a Class 1 misdemeanor.
God damn. God damn. Right, did you hear all them charges here? Let me run that shit back for you. Let's run it back to where you say his name, because he's gonna say his full name.
Your full name?
Matthew Bacon, Sterling.
All right, and I believe the county attorney is present and is going to want to make a statement. If you could identify yourself, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Ed Leiter with the Maricopa County Attorney's Office.
All right, Mr. Sterling, you're here on the following charges. 1 count of attempted murder in the first degree. That's a Class 2 felony. 3 counts of attempted aggravated assault with deadly weapon or dangerous instrument, Class 3 felonies. 1 count of wearing body armor during a felony,
Body
a
armor.
Class 4 felony, 1 count of aggravated assault on a police officer, a Class 5 felony, 1 count of resisting arrest, a Class 1 misdemeanor, and carrying weapons into a prohibited place, a Class 1 misdemeanor. I have appointed an attorney to represent you. Your next court date is June 2nd at 8:30 in the morning. The county attorney has indicated that he wants to make a statement and provide some information to the court. He has the right to do that, so I'm going to allow that. Go ahead.
Briefly, Your Honor,
Now, the person you're about to hear talk is a representative from the state. And typically when these things happen, the DA will be there. And look at all the women in the back. They you know, some of them can. But the DA is there to make a statement on behalf to basically give a recommendation to the court. Okay?
Mr. Sterling attended the Comic-Con convention yesterday morning. Was dressed in specific costume gear as the Punisher. He was armed with a shotgun, 3 handguns, numerous rounds of ammunition, a tactical knife, pepper spray, and he had body armor both on the front and the back. While he was there, he sent a series of text messages to someone by the name of Reiko, who is an associate from Comic-Con or Mr. Sterling knows. During those text messages, he expressed increasing anger that she needed to show up. He indicated that he was going to have a shootout with cops. He specifically took photographs of police officers there at the Comic-Con convention. He indicated that in a text message that he was going to have a showdown and kill God knows how many more cops.
Damn. God knows how many more, you know what I'm saying, men in blue.
During those text messages, he also indicated there was a person by the name of JDF. That person, Mr. Sterling had said he had previously stabbed and that he was going to finish the job. In Mr. Sterling's phone.
Notice all the women are looking at this motherfucker like, they looking at him like, bruh, like, what the hell? What's going on? What, like, all this? They looking at him like, him? Yes, him.
There was a reminder to kill JDF Comic-Con. JDF is Jason David Frank, who is a performer who was actually on stage last night at the Comic-Con convention. Mr. Sterling, during his interview with the police, had numerous fantastical stories. And
now this is crazy, right? Crazy. They're talking about the fantastical stories, and we're gonna get a weigh in on what do you guys think his bail should be set at?
There certainly is. He exhibited a dramatic threat to the community beyond police officers, beyond Jason David Frank. A number of other people are referenced as possible targets or people he wanted to kill, and the state asked for $1 million cash bond on that basis.
All right, so they asked for a $1 million cash bond. S. Tampa said $3 million. He said, "Hey, put it at $3 million." I don't think he could probably afford like $1,000, but I mean, you know what? He got the firearms. Firearms ain't cheap. I know because I got them. So $1 million, and this is kind of typical, right? He was gonna do bodily harm. He was gonna mass delete. So $1 million is probably good.
Mr. Sterling, you can make a statement if you choose to at this point. I'm going to encourage you not to. Anything you say could be used against you at here and future court proceedings. Everything's being tape recorded. So it's, in my opinion, it's not in your best interest to make a statement. I can't prevent you from doing so. So, are you choosing to not make a statement?
I will not make a statement.
All right. Based on all
I will not make a statement. That's him. He's talking very low. Very low.
the information that I reviewed, and there was quite a bit of information that was provided by the police, I do find that $1 million cash-only bond is appropriate in this case. If you're able to post that bond, you're not to return to the scene of the alleged crime, you're not to have any contact with any of the intended or alleged victims, 0 weapons of any kind, no drugs without a valid prescription. If you'll step to the clerk, she'll have your paperwork.
How is he just in there with nothing? With nothing on? Now, there you go. You kind of see him. It kind of spoiled it for me. Because, like, how is he just in there, in it like that? Now, let's go back. Now,
Your full name?
For the people, Petty ASF. Which one of these three would you choose to bail out? Which one? Would it be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? This is for Petty ASF. I just want to get her opinion on who she would bail out. If you guys don't know who Petty ASF is, if you're a woman, she will expeditiously introduce you to what type of shit she's on. Cheyenne said number 3. Okay, Cheyenne said 3. Cheyenne is going with number 3 in the blue. In the blue. John is saying number 2. She look a little nerdy. She got the glass. She got that Sarah Palin going on. She got that Sarah Palin. Look, blue is in the lead. We got 2 votes for 3, and Shawn is saying 4. Shawn, he liked the milkers. Shawn liked the milkers, so he going for number. Now as Tampa, he in corporate. He in corporate. I can tell you about a crazy corporate party. When you in corporate, you just walk up to them. You say, "Y'all like the party?" Let me stop. I got a job to keep. Okay. I love some trailer trash. Like, Jesus, John. Patty like none. They ain't my type. She lying. She.
Stop the cap.
Anyway, all right. Patty don't want to play today. But if you go follow her on IG, you'll see like some crazy stuff. Now look, here's the thing. JDF made a statement, guys. It's rather long. It's what you would expect. We not gonna play it all. What? Look, even my mods be coming from me. It's like one of my when I was in the trenches. April was my number 1 mod. When I had trolls in the chat, she was getting them out of there with, hey, no accusations. That was our whole thing, no accusations. But anywho, let's get it going. We're not gonna play it all, but you can kind of know where he's about to say.
Hello, everybody. Thank you guys for coming. Sorry it's under these circumstances. Comic-Con was awesome yesterday and today. First of all, I don't let this affect my attitude. I did prepare a statement for you guys. Normally, I just kind of like wing things, but it's very important that what I say goes on the record. All right, normally I don't read, I just wing it. First of all, I'm very grateful to the Phoenix Police Department for their brave and outstanding efforts, which avoided a terrible
Now, it's a prepared statement, obviously, guys. He read
which
it.
avoided a terrible tragedy as recently seen at the concert in Manchester. To all my fans, please, if you see something, say something.
Yes.
And this helped avoided a dangerous situation. Due to the pending allegations, I will only state I do not personally know the person who was arrested, but I will pray for him. I will not speculate to his motives or intent on the advice of legal counsel why this matter is pending before the court. But I will say this incident is an eye-opening situation to increase and add more securities at all Comic-Cons around the world.
Now, someone just asked, when did this happen? This is about 6 years ago, 2017. May 2017, guys. May 2017. And at the time, JDF was the king of Comic-Con. So it's only right that he does come out and say something.
Due to the increased securities for the duration of the show, we are banning all prop weapons. However, please do not let this hinder your creativity and festival atmosphere. Comic-Cons are something that I love to do and very dear to my heart. I fully support additional security measures at these events and hope that everyone respects the policies. As we've seen today, everybody respected them, which is great. We can stay focused, but to continue to express ourselves and have fun, because that's what Comic-Cons are all about.
All right,
I speak for all the Comic-Cons out
that was the corporate, be safe.
out there that are watching me today. I will speak for them as if I was the CEO. We will increase the security measures to make everyone safe and everyone have fun. This is a family event. It's Comic-Con.
It is eerie watching them though, right, y'all? I can't be the only one like, damn.
Who doesn't like Comic Cons?
You know? Damn. Put some green Rangers in the chat, y'all. Just a couple. But guess what, guys? We already made it through all the hard part. Don't go rewatch them damn clips I post. Don't do it.
Has anything like this ever happened before?
No, nothing like this. I mean, I reach out to 20 million people a week through my social media. So of course we have social media things. We've had, threats before, but nothing like this. I've certainly never stand in front of so many professional cameras in my life before, normally iPhones, but nothing has happened like this before. But like I said, through social media, we have a lot of keyboard warriors that will threaten and say things, and I just kind of go delete, block, and move on. I don't let it affect me.
That's just how April was in the goddamn when she was a mod during this shit. She was like, delete, block, see ya.
And the suspect said specifically there was an incident 15 years ago. Is there any validity to that? I know you say you don't know him.
Like I said, I don't personally know him, and I've had no interaction with this guy whatsoever.
There we go. I mean, like, I'll be pissed off somebody show up to work with a gun trying to delete my ass and delete others. And we're about to see some pictures of him getting arrested. And when you see everything that's around him, you're like, bro, what the fuck?
None. Maybe. At Comic-Cons, maybe. I don't know. But as far as what he was saying, it's not true.
When you heard the story and you heard that he said that he stabbed you 15 years ago, did you kind of just figure this guy was obviously not in his right state of mind, could have been just rambling to police?
I think if you mention to stab someone and I haven't been stabbed, I think the story speaks for itself. It speaks for itself. So I've never been stabbed.
Do you feel like I mean, I know there's no way to tell, and thank God that police took the situation seriously. But do you think that this could have been different if police didn't?
God
Do you
damn.
think you would have become a victim?
No, because I don't really necessarily look at the what ifs. I'm a high believer in the man up above, and we could say what ifs all day to everybody, and I just believe that things are meant to be, and I believe that this is meant to be to increase security at other Comic-Cons. I've done so many in the last 5 years. I live in this world. I live in the Comic-Con world. I know who I'm dealing with. I know who I'm speaking with. Some just want to have fun.
Let him cook.
Some live in another world, and I think he lives in a different world. It kind of speaks for itself,
Kind of a joy killer that people aren't allowed to bring props anymore. It's kind of a highlight of Comic-Con.
At this point, people have been great. We can't speak for future Comic-Cons because I tell you, next year the security might be increased and maybe, plastic guns are allowed and all that other stuff. I don't think this is going to affect cosplayers. I have not seen one person today complain about, I couldn't bring in my gun. They're so involved with the people and they're involved with me and my lines. They're just happy to be there. And I don't think this is going to affect at all this weekend. I'm here the whole entire weekend. Nothing has changed. In fact, I'm going to work a little harder to make people, feel the Comic-Con. And, so it could be a bummer for some people, but let's think. Someone always has it worse than you. Let's forget about your props this weekend. Let's think about other people. Let's think about me. Let's think about people that could have happened. Please think of the police officers. There's more to life than a prop gun this weekend, and I think people will respect that. I have very respectful fans, and I think that's an easy thing. And for future Comic-Cons, I can't speak for them, but I do know when we increase security measures, maybe people can go back, but it hasn't stopped them cosplaying. It wouldn't stop me from cosplaying.
Shout out to all my cosplay people out there.
He doesn't have a weapon. He's Superman.
Do you know how close you were yesterday to the incident when it came to an end?
I was supposed to be here on Thursday. Okay, I was supposed to be here all day on Thursday. Something came up. Something in my heart said to get here at 8 o'clock. And, talked to Phoenix Comic-Con. They said, hey, let's go there at 8 o'clock. And are you okay signing on Thursday? And I said, yes, I'm okay signing on Thursday. And we had a rocking crowd yesterday. That was super awesome. When I heard about the situation, it was already done with. So it was one of those things where I was here and I was signing and I kind of moved on. But see, that's what I mean. The schedule shifted, timeline shifted. You know what I mean? Like God shifted and put me at a different position.
What was the shift in times? You were supposed to be here here?
I was supposed to be here all day on Thursday, so when it started, and I think this incident happened at 4 or 5. I'm not too sure, but I arrived at 8. But you know, if you follow me on social media, you should have picked up that schedule. I wasn't here till 8.
God damn. Probably barely escaped getting, you know what I'm saying. Last question.
All right, are there any other questions for Jason? Any other questions for anyone for Phoenix Comic-Con or for the Phoenix Convention Center?
Can you guys talk about the increased security that you have employed in the last couple of days?
Sure, absolutely.
All right, so here's the thing, right? When it comes to the security stuff, it's great that they do it, but if they don't, you can run into an incident like this, where Amy Jo, she just booked up out of a goddamn event. There was like, this happened 2023. It was a big hoopla about it, if you guys don't remember. Where she said, hey, dear Collecticon, May 7th, Power Rangers 30s fans, I love you and appreciate you. I left the convention because there was no bag check or proper security. In light of the, 190 mass deletions in the USA since January, all of our safety is at stake. I hope you understand. Heart, be safe. Now, if you don't know Amy Jo, she's an American who was in Canada. Right now, I've covered it. You should go look at that Pink Ranger stream. It was pretty good. It's pretty good. But let's get back to what happened afterwards, right? So we saw him get read his rights. We saw JDF. Now we have some pictures of him getting arrested. Okay? Pictures of him getting arrested. So here is him. Give me a second. Right there. And here's him getting arrested. Now, what I'm about to do is I'm going to remove myself. And you can kind of see, look, here's his firearms right here. Right there. Kids are right here. This is where they arrested him at. So this is some scary-ish, right? Could you imagine? They have no idea that he was coming here loaded to the T. You got a man sitting by the window with intentions to delete. Very scary stuff. Very scary stuff. And we got close-ups of number 4, which was our winner. But we also have, this is post-event. And you're about to see him just walk right in. Hold on, let me make sure all right, clarity's at max. So he's right here, right? Here's the entrance, if you will. There's the entrance right here. Here's him. He's about to walk right in.
Now from the number.
You see security. They're talking to him. They not stopping him. They have no idea. No idea what the hell's like. Hey, what's going on? Oh, just nothing. Just coming here to see JDF. Are those prop guns? Like, look, guys, you know I got firearms. I can damn near eyeball a prop versus a real handgun or real, especially a rifle, bruh. They move different. They sway different. They have weight to them. I have mine on a sling. It looks like he has his on the back on a sling also.
Number 1 night team, chilling new video of the suspect accused of walking into Phoenix Comic-Con with an arsenal of weapons.
There he go, getting arrested. There's his Punisher shirt, red bandana, black face paint. Like he was ready. He was ready to delete some shit. And the only thing that stopped him was a woman alerting that, hey, he was there to do some bad stuff.
Now from the number 1 night team, chilling new video of the suspect accused of walking into
and the
Phoenix
crazy
Comic-Con
thing is,
with an
JDF would have been first, and then everyone who swarmed him would have been second.
arsenal of weapons targeting the actor who plays the Green Power Ranger.
Now, this video comes as promoters announce tighter security at next year's event.
And tonight.
So they're going to talk about it. Here's JDF. He's about to give an update on what he would like to see happen to the guy.
Unsafer.
Just now seeing new footage and seeing how really easy it is to get into these Comic-Cons.
You see him? You see him? Guys, look at this. Look at this. Let's rewind it.
Safer.
Just now seeing new footage and seeing how really easy it is.
There you go. Walk in, walk out. Loaded to the
To
T.
get into these Comic-Cons.
Newly released surveillance video shows Matthew Sterling walking into the Phoenix Convention Center dressed as the Punisher, a comic book vigilante known for murdering criminals. Police say Sterling intended to harm Jason David.
Y'all saw that? Y'all saw him walking into court?
Police say
You see?
Sterling
Right, guys, you know.
You dig, bro. You like to dig.
intended to harm Jason David Frank, known for his role as the Green Power Ranger.
I've already forgiven him. Do I want him to serve jail time and get the mental help he needs? Absolutely.
A tip leading police to confront Sterling, where they say he was armed with a knife and 4 loaded guns. You made a big point that day to say, I feel safe at all these shows. Regardless of what happened, that was okay. I still feel safe. Has your opinion changed at all?
I feel safe if they're checking for guns and they're checking for backpacks and not letting people walk in just like he did and point to a table and then just bypass it.
Since then, Phoenix Comic-Con making the unprecedented decision to ban any replica weapons resembling a firearm at next summer's event.
So they went full banning. JDF wanted them to go in. Nothing new there. But this right here. Here is the article, guys. What did he end up getting? He got 25 years in the Arizona State Hospital. Now, you like, whoa, he just played crazy and they gave him state hospital time? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. What ended up happening, guys, is let's read the article. All right, let's read it. Let me go half. We can go bottom left. Okay. The man who was planning to delete the Comic-Con people, Judge Jennifer Riantali, issued a verdict and sentenced him to 25 years in the state hospital. He was charged with, all the charges. He, attempted murder, first degree, aggravated assault on an officer resisting, misconduct with body armor, carrying a weapon. Now, his sentence is different, guys. It's not your normal sentence, if you will. And what I'll do is, give me a second. Let's see. Let's go to the half. I got to create one more. Let's make it bigger. All right. So what did he get sentenced with? Court documents say, I believe his sentence transfers. Okay. Let me go down to find it. Sorry, guys, I don't have it. The verdict comes 2.5 years of court proceedings in the case, which involved multiple evaluations of Sterling's mental health by both his defense counsel and the DA's office. 1-day bench trial, which doesn't involve a jury, occurred. According to the December state law, a person can be found guilty except insane if they are affiliated with a mental condition severe enough at the time of their crime that they aren't aware that they are doing is wrong. Ryan Talhill ruled that if Sterling is determined to be mentally competent, he will serve the remainder of his sentence in the state prison. So what happens is, just because he's given 25 years in the Arizona State Hospital, if at any point they deem him to be sane, he will be transferred to a regular hospital, okay? And they were satisfied with the verdict. Frank was the video that we just played where he said, do I want him to serve jail time and get mental help? Frank said, absolutely. But there was something in the bottom, if I recall correctly. Did I miss it? Hold on. There was something in here. The only reason he was sentenced to mental health, to the mental hospital, is because he was schizophrenic. And I don't think I have it in this article. I am so sorry. Look at this. I was having a great stream. Give me 1 second, because I know I have it on my phone. Real quick. Where we at? All right, it is ACC Central. Okay, that's why. All right, I'm on a different article. Matthew Sterling sent to state hospital. Give me a second. Let me find it. But while we're trying to find it, we can look at this. These are pictures, guys, of that no one has of Matthew Sterling, because the case is sealed. You're like, Henry, how did I get these? How did I get them? Well, I'll tell you in a second. I dropped a link. Hopefully Francis picked it up. She was supposed to pick it up. I see Shawn Riha in the background. I got you, Shawn. There is a link posted in the chat. I'm going to bring some people up in a second to talk about this or talk about JDF. Let me post it one more time. Give me a second. The link is for Francis, if she's here still. Replace pin message. It's pinned to the top. We're going to be able to do some different type of interviews, if you will, with it. All right, so there's a picture of him. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? He should go to jail? Hey, they gave him 25. 25. So there's that. 25 is a slap in the face. Well, 25 is a long time. And who knows if he'll ever get out. Now, I do have one more picture. Give me a second. Here's his car. Right here. There's his car. That's what he was driving, guys. Right there. It is the Punisher mobile, if you will. It looks like a black Beetle. You remember this? You have to. And there's his picture. Mugshots and car. What do you think? Yay? Nay? Let me make sure that is everything I've had. In the clink, we have a poem from JDF. And then we'll bring people up. If you want to talk, hit the goddamn link. Branches. Now, here's the thing, right? I've seen JDF's family tree. I've seen it. I got a picture of it. It's saved somewhere on my phone. It's saved somewhere on the hard drive. Here's the palm branches. And then I'll bring up Shawn. And if anyone else want to come up, hit the link.
Branches. My feelings are like a branch in the tree. Every time the wind blows, it has this overwhelming effect on me. Why can't I be stable, secure, rooted to the ground? Instead, I sit up here with this stupid frown. But down below, the root of the tree don't even budge. It can storm, snow, and he's even standing in mud. I often wonder and ask myself, why am I here and not down below? I guess I grew to the top, and I didn't even know. It's pretty lonely here as I make a few friends. They come and go. I'm just thinking, I'm trying to reason. But I forgot I'm a branch. Things come in seasons. The point of the poem is to
I see the juices are in the chat.
remember to try to stay stable at home. Because my job up here ain't easy. Things are harder when things get breezy. But as a branch, I must stay and fight and provide a way for the leaves to have this net of sunlight. Just remember to be careful when you pick your friends, because the life of a branch growth is affected by the wind.
All right. Let's bring up Francis, guys. Give me a second. Let me make this big. Francis, can you hear us? Francis, can you hear me?
I could hear you, but my baby is sick today, so I might have to cut it short.
All right. So, let's go.
Hi, guys.
Y'all, this is Francis. I think we all know Francis. What do you remember about this incident?
It's so crazy because when it's not your time, it's not your time. We were supposed to be there all day, like Jason said, and my flight got delayed because it was storming really bad in New York City. So I wasn't gonna make it on time, and it was gonna be myself, Jason, and his other assistant. So because of my flight being delayed, and I think he didn't want to go like alone without me. He pushed it back to 8 o'clock. I don't remember 100% if their flight was also a little late, but mine was definitely super late. So I know that that's the reason why he wasn't at the show earlier. And if we were at the show earlier, he probably would have been gone. We all would have been gone probably.
Wow. Wow. Just chance of fate that you guys are still here, that planes got delayed. Did you have to testify or do anything with the police during that whole investigation?
Well, I didn't have to testify in the court, but like that day, they afterwards, because Jason continued working. Um, we They pulled Jason to the side, and Jason sends me a picture like, "Hey, have you seen this guy?" And I was like, "Oh my god, he looks so familiar." And he's like, "Seriously, come in." And he told them the guy did look familiar, like from Jason's page. I mean, Jason has a lot of fans, but like certain people kind of do stick out. You know what I mean? So I was like, I remember
Yeah,
him.
you will remember him.
I'm sorry?
I said, yeah, certain people do stick out, and that's something you remember.
Yeah. So I was like, I remember him. He looks familiar. And we're not sure. I want to say that I saw him at a New York Comic Con type of thing.
Oh wow.
But
how was Jason with security like after that? Was it more strict? Did he have like 20 security guards? Did he get a little bit more lax?
It was definitely more strict and definitely more security, especially for shows that were very Power Ranger related, Lexington, Rhode Island Comic Con. Because remember, guys, like Jason was threatened previously by certain people, and this was probably the worst of it because the guy actually did attempt. He even had like literally a text message that said "kill JDF" on it.
Wow.
And I remember the police were telling me that this guy is a big guy. You know what I mean? Like I want to say over 400 pounds maybe. And when they it was like 6 police. I don't know if you showed it. It was like 6 police guys tackled him, and he soiled himself when they tackled him.
What?
He was like sitting by the elevator, and where they found him, he was like in a Punisher, his face painted like the Punisher, and they tackled him. And I know the police who, he's great. He was amazing. His name was Mark. They tackled him, and like he soiled himself. That's like how
Holy shit.
crazy hard they went after this guy.
Wow. Well, I'm so happy you made it out safe and Jason made it out safe. It's amazing that even after that attempt on his life, he still showed up to work that day, because I would have took the day off.
Well, like, listen, guys, like Jason was someone that he played no games. Like, I know you guys might not see like that. He was gangster. Like he didn't play games. He didn't like people punking him. He didn't like to be a quitter. You know what I mean? So he's like, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna not see my fans because of this. You know what I mean?
And
I'm gonna come up on top.
For those who don't know, this was Francis is JDF's assistant of over 10 years, telling this crazy story, or just sharing the behind the scenes, if you will, of what all went down, him soiling himself. What about his family? Did he have a family? Did his mom or dad reach out or anything like that?
No one reached out. I know that Jason did reach out to the court, and Jason was more gracious than me, because I was like, F him, you know what I mean? Like, throw the book. Like, we could have died. But Jason was like, God forgive him, and he needs mental health. And I know that I actually helped him write a letter, to the court, kind of asking for him to get help.
Okay.
So I know definitely that Jason wanted him to get help and forgave him. I mean, this guy had crazy stories. Like, he said he stabbed Jason 15 years ago, and I was able to read the police report.
Oh, wow.
And he basically, like, I mean, not the police report. You know, when they catch him and they interview him, he said that Jason was a bad guy, and that he was saving Jason's family from him.
Which family?
That he was saving Jason's family. I don't know which family. Definitely not Tammy and Jenna. But
Okay.
he was saying like he was saving his family because Jason was evil and a drug dealer, like crazy story from
Jesus.
another planet. He said he stabbed him. He said that Jason, it was like a wild story.
Oh. Any questions for Francis, y'all, regarding the incident? Yes, take him, please, so I can do this. Any questions?
Yeah, my baby's crying. I gotta go, guys.
Okay, thank you, Francis, for sharing your insight. We're gonna bring up
Bye,
Shawn
guys.
Riha, guys. Wow, that was Francis. And this is the old stream, and all I'm doing is mirroring it. What do you guys think? Shout out to Francis for jumping on the channel. We gonna bring up a fan favorite, one of my A1s, my day ones, the guy who wants to take Brent's light out and, you know, or just have a coffee with him. The guy who put me on to the goddamn wheel. He was like, hey, go check into this wheel shit. And I was like, all right, let me go check into it. The one, the only, the Shawn Riha. Yo.
How you doing, man?
Good. How you doing, Shawn? What do you think of this crazy story?
I think it's crazy all the way around. I mean, thank God that they actually caught the dude and he's going to get the help that he needs. I mean, God bless the fact that they didn't get there that early, like Francis was saying, you know, through the grace of God, you know. It kind of takes me back to like the Colorado shooting with the guy that thought he was a Joker.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I mean, but
And-
he actually pulled it off though. He pulled it off.
And it mind boggles me the fact that the fans, like, there's the fans and there's them obsessive fans, the ones that try to live the situation, try to live and think, have this demented reality of things, and you know that's just not life. I mean, you know, whatever's going on in their head, get them some help. I agree. So
I agree. So how do you feel about the JDF streams? Like, should you want more JDF, less JDF, more Power Rangers, less Power Rangers? Did you like the true crime thing I did today where we went over something that really happened?
yeah, I think the JDF is always number one in my book, because that's what made me basically find your channel like that. You know, that's what brought me greatness, you know, by finding your channel, you know. And shout out to you for subscribing to my channel.
Oh yeah,
and,
Shawn does have a channel, guys. I have to. I'll bring it up towards the end. You
And,
uploading content every day?
I'm trying to do content. So in January, I'm gonna be looking to get my gaming desktop.
Okay.
So I'll be doing Mario Mondays, retro game night for Wednesdays, which will be 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
Okay.
Thursdays will be like my editing and all that, because
All
I'm
right.
going off your queue and I'm gonna use OBS.
All
Then
right,
I'm gonna Sundays.
Do me a
The
favor.
days in between will be my editing, but like Sundays will be like my scary game nights.
Okay,
basically.
so do me a favor. There's a self-promo link in my page in my Discord. Feel free to join my Discord and post all your videos in the self-promo page only. And that goes for everybody. But Shawn, I'm going to drop you down and I'm going to thank you for coming up, man. Thank you for being a member of the Resilient Army. And we're going to bring up our guy, your best friend, Brent. All right? Peace. All right, y'all. That was Shawn Riha up here. And normally I don't let anyone plug they ish, but Shawn is a cool guy. Now let's get the guy who pulled up on me in my city, checking me about some JDF stuff. The one, the undisputed. Oh, look at him. What you at the Clearport? You at the Clearport, Brent? Where you at?
Yes, I am.
Look, you know Brent, guys, he has a private jet. He's about to take a trip. You know, some people catch feelings. He catches flights. So what happened at the Phoenix Comic-Con after that happened, Brent? You remember?
So when I went there, it was obviously a bunch of people. I was surprised when I saw the video that you show with that guy that looks like Maui from Moana.
From Moana.
Yeah, I saw the footage, and I was like, "Where's security? Was there any security at all, or no?"
Yeah, you saw the guy in the yellow shirts, but what is he gonna do?
Was that the only security?
That's
or?
the only security. They had to call.
Really,
the cops.
they didn't check anything outside.
No, this was pre-bag check.
Oh, they checked. They were very strict. They had like that metal, like the two metal detectors, like to see if you have a gun, obviously, and then they did the wand check, and then they asked you to take everything out of your pockets, and then they sometimes, depending on, they did like random like pat downs.
Oh wow.
So that was random though. Basically, if they thought if you were suspicious, but other than that.
Okay. So what do you think of me doing these true crime streams? Is it a win or is it a dub, or you prefer XQC, or you prefer more Power Ranger related content?
You do you. I mean, whatever you want to do. I mean, it's
Dealer's
your channel.
choice. Okay. Well, sometimes I like to cater to the audience and pick their brain and see what they are into.
Of course you do. You cater to the audience. I see that, especially when I come on. You're catering to them, of course.
Well, guys, when you start doing this content, is half show, half truth, all entertainment. That's all it is.
Right.
It's entertainment, but I still try to bring some facts for you guys. Any questions for Francis or for the audience that you would like them to know? Because I know sometimes when you in the chat, they just hit you with the Brent emoji. But now you got the platform because Brent, guys, he will hit the link while y'all won't. So anything you want to say to the chat, Brent? Who was that?
I mean, if you don't want to come, I mean, if people don't want to come up, they shouldn't feel pressured to come up. That shouldn't be something that should be like pressured on them. I mean, if people want to speak, they want to speak. But if they want to criticize me, and especially some of the things they say, which is their right. I mean, I'm not really affected by it, really. But it's kind of like
ish, Brent. Talk your ish.
I mean, if you have an issue, if you have something that's so like an issue that's so bad that you want to address with me, to the point where you're commenting on Henry's videos, like long comments about me, then maybe you should say it to my face on a video. No, but because I'm not saying that to be like
I need to
shut people down or being like score points or anything, but it's kind of like you're writing long comments to me on multiple YouTube videos. I mean, that's your right, but if you want to say something to me, I mean,
he said pull up on me. He said to my face on stream, or don't say nothing at all. Oh my god.
No. I mean, I'm not saying don't say anything at all. I mean, that's people's rights to write in the comments on other videos. That's their right, but it's kind of like you have an opportunity to come up, but you don't want to come up.
All right.
I mean,
holy shit, it's Brent. All right. Oh, work texting me already. All right.
Oh, the people are texting you?
Yeah. That's my job.
I mean, when you come up on these channels, you put yourself into a situation where people are not going to like what you say.
Yeah.
And people, Rangers Hub in Atlanta, for example, one guy, he watched the whole stream, that Brent stream, and it was clear to me that he didn't agree with me, but he couldn't because he didn't have anything. He was kind of like wishy-washy, like, oh, I agree with both sides, and I was like, how can you agree with both sides? They're so different. There's nothing that they have in common. How could you agree with both sides? It doesn't make any sense to me. And I got a lot of looks, a lot of stares, but I mean, Mike was there.
Okay,
so I felt that security, like segueing to the topic, the security at Ranger Stop was top notch.
Okay.
Patrick Sky could attest to this. Like Mike, the security guy, Francis knows him as well. Mike, he's a security guard for JDF, ASJ, and Walter. He did like the full pat down on everybody. He didn't care who you were. He did like, I had my my Zeo Megazord, and Mike was like, put it on the table, and he searched. They searched everything. They didn't care because safety was so important to them. And if Amy Jo wants to do Rangers Club in Atlanta, I think she would feel very safe to do it. But she has her reasons. So.
All right, Francis said Mike Bradley is awesome. All right, Brent. Well, we wish you a safe travels, man. And thank you for hitting the link. That was our guy, Brent. Guys, Brent does not play around. He'll pull up on you. He'll hit the link. All that good stuff. All right, well, it looks like everyone came up who wanted to come up. And if you guys have any questions for me, shout out to the juicers. Any juicers in the chat? Put some XQCLs. Let me see. Let me do a juicer test because I could flip this to a juicer stream within seconds. But anyway, Patrick Sky said Mike Bradley was great people. San said she's trying to hit the link with her phone. The link is posted in the chat, guys. If you want to come up, you want to say your piece, you want to, maybe you want to diss me like Henry, stop covering this ish. Now, guys, we have a VIP in the background, guys. VIP, she fixing her hair. She's turning on the lights. She's getting fully clothed because some people be coming up here with they milkers out. They be showing me they milkers behind the scenes. She's like, let me put them away. All right, y'all. Let me bring up the one. Look, y'all like who is Henry about to bring up? San, girl, where you been? She put the milkers up, y'all. She had them out. She had them out. All right, let me.
You're gonna get me in trouble.
Her ex be on her ass like, hey, who's this Henry guy? Who's Henry?
Yeah, he is.
Who Henry? Who Henry now? I see you got the milkers out. What they out for Henry for? You don't take them out for me? You gonna put them out for me? She like, nope. Well, what's up, San? How are you?
Chasing a mouse.
You're chasing a mouse?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right, so San is having some mouse issues. How's your daughters doing? How are you doing?
Oh, we're doing good.
Okay, what'd you think of the stream today? With
it was really good because only thing, and everybody commented on it. Title.
Huh?
Your title.
Oh yeah. Look, so everyone was like, "It's tour time." I'm like, I know, but guess what? Here's the thing, right? Here's a little content creator thing. Sometimes I'll leave a misspelling in there just to get people to say it to increase engagement. They're like, you spelled Adept's name wrong. I'm like, I'm gonna leave that shit in there. That's gonna give me about 10 comments of people saying you spelled their name wrong. I'm like, we up.
Whatever.
For the algorithm.
As for the stream, it was really good because it's stuff that actually people need to know. They need to know that it doesn't really matter if you're famous or not. You need to be careful.
And that is what I wanted to show with the whole Christina Grimmie story, because she was not famous and a fan still took her out.
Yeah.
As well as John Lennon, who was ultra famous and a fan still took him out. So you got to see pretty much the whole spectrum of fandom and the level that fans will go.
Well, the thing is that you don't know what a person's thinking and what's going to set them off or what they're thinking that day.
Right.
And so the last thing you want to do is not be safe.
Right. Well, thank you, San. Anything you want to leave the audience with? I appreciate you coming up.
Just don't be afraid to come up. Brent's not that scary.
Yeah, look, San said, don't be afraid to come up. Brent's not that scary.
All right. And we're a pretty chill crowd. I know the juicers aren't so chill, but
the juicers be
we're
juicing.
pretty chill.
Speaking of the juicers, what do you think of the XQC and Adept thing?
Because I've been in the situation, I've been in the system, been divorced. I think what she's doing is awful.
Okay.
Because she's taking advantage of a system that's meant to be played with like that.
Yeah.
And it makes it hard for other women who really need help, who really need, protective orders and things like that to have people believe them, because it's like, oh no, you're just lying like every other woman who wants a piece of,
the pie. She is she trying to
Gotta get my bag and run.
Yeah. And so when you're legit and you really need help and you really are saying, hey, I'm in a situation, I'm in a really bad place, And they're like, oh, no, you're lying.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
Yeah.
And
Well,
that doesn't help anybody. So no, I'm very much not in her corner.
she is not with a dep, y'all. I know Nasty said based. Based. All right, and Nasty is a juicer. He the reason the case sealed, but we're not gonna go into that anymore.
Yeah, we're not gonna judge him.
All right. San remember his ass.
Yes, I do.
All right, San. You have a great night. Enjoy your weekend.
See you guys.
Right. That was San, y'all. And someone's like, hey, are you in OBS? I'm like, yeah, I'm in OBS. But it's easier for me to switch over to whatchamacallit. My baby is 6, so I will have to be short. Okay, that was Francis. I am in OBS, but it's easier for me to jump in and out to add people using StreamYard. So, all right, guys. Oh, and yeah, we know TJ Lawrence is a juicer. I'm a juicer and a soldier in the Resilient Army. Yo, TJ Lawrence. Yeah, TJ Lawrence do be going hard for me in the paint, man. This shit's crazy. I appreciate it. Anything else, guys? Did I miss anything? What's going on with? Did I miss anything? I'm scared to check LSF. Is XQC streaming? This was a. We got it. I think we got the big dog in the house.
I got money.
We got himself. Without further ado, when he hits the chat, he don't. What? Did I lose him? Shit. Where we at? Hold on. Dust, what happened? I think I lost you. Hold up. Hold on. Where is StreamYard? Uh-oh. Something's off. Hold on, Dust. Oh, there you go. All right. We got the one and only, guys, Dust Productions in the building. Let's go. I can't hear you, Dust.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Camera's a little fuzzy.
Do I sound okay?
You sound crystal clear, but I remember him saying he got the internet thing.
Well, no, I can hear you. Hold on. I got my TV going in the background. So hold on just a second.
This is Dust Productions, guys. He is getting his channel up and going. This is one of the biggest supporters of my channel who's been supporting me since day one. He's given me multiple stories. He's promoted me on multiple platforms. He's connected me with some bigger YouTubers. If you don't know, Cavos did a video. He has like 1 million subs and he used my content. And of course, I'm appreciative of it.
Okay, I'm back.
All right, so Dust is back. The sound is clear. Everyone spam the goddamn Dust emoji because I know most of y'all got memberships from Dust. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So how are you this evening, Dust?
Not bad. Just been watching the stream and been messing with my equipment a little bit, you know.
Yeah. The internet may be a little fishy because you pixelate it. But take us.
Oh, I'm pixelated?
Yeah, you pixelate it like crazy.
No kidding.
Yeah. But take us back, Dust. Take us back to when did you first start watching the stream?
When did I start watching the stream? Not long after JDF passed, I think it was your first or second video.
Wow. So he's been here. That is about, I think my first JDF stream was in November. So we're talking about 9 months in. Someone could have had a baby. Cheyenne could have got pregnant and had a baby. All right. What did you think about today's stream covering the crime stuff? Did you like it? Did you hate it? How'd you feel about it?
You know, I mean, it's one thing when you're covering, like, you know, what happened in the ADF and was Tammy involved. When you started talking about like Christina Grimmie a little bit, it kind of struck a chord because Christina Grimmie was a boss. She was a tuber, you know.
Yeah.
And I remember when that happened, and you know, it was just rough, you know, back then. it scared a lot of people when that happened, you know. So I can imagine what it was for the people that go to those conventions, you know.
Yeah, you know, and she wasn't even like super duper popular, as popular as John Lennon or as JDF, and just someone obsessed saw her at a meet and greet and just tombstoned her. She was very young too, very young.
Yep. I can't believe I'm pixelated. It has to be the lighting.
No, it's the internet connection. That's what,
Yeah,
like,
it probably is.
you know, if you guys don't know, Dust, he likes to live out in the middle of nowhere, you know. So when you come on this property, you got about a mile of driveway you got to come up through so he can see you coming a mile away, literally. Okay.
You know, it's like Children of the Corn out here.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now here's the thing, Dust. You and I are the same age around about, so people don't know what Children of the Corn is. We may have a younger audience tonight. They like Children of the who? What the hell is Children of the Corn? That was scary shit back in the day, though. Oh my goodness.
Right. Yeah. You know what? I had somebody deliver some DoorDash earlier, and they were so damn scared of coming up my driveway. Like, they left it on my sidewalk, right? Like, they didn't even come up to the house, and I watched them. That's why they call it DoorDash, because they dash the hell over to their car and get the hell out of here.
Here's the thing, right?
Like,
when you go, anyone seen the Texas Chainsaw Massacre? When you go up to that house, that's just, you know, it's nothing. There's nothing left. There's nothing right. Long driveway. I imagine that's what Dust House looked like. Probably up to date, but it gives you that Texas Chainsaw vibe. So when you go up there on a late night, you probably like.
I mean, it doesn't have paint coming off the building or nothing. I mean, it just looks like an old farmhouse. It doesn't look like a serial killer house.
Well, most serial killers were in a farmhouse, but you know, that's neither here nor there. But oh man, it's good to see you on stream, even though you all pixelated. Maybe you can come back and review the live stream, and you can see it for yourself, because you're probably crystal clear on your end.
Well, it's one of the reasons why I came on. I'm like, I want to see how this looks with just my crappy internet.
Yeah,
I'm assuming I'm not going to be happy.
You're not going to be
Another
happy.
thing I noticed too is I have my headphones plugged into the mixer here. And I cannot hear you in my headphones. I can hear you through my speaker, my computer.
You have to fix that. Well, all right, Dust. You know, me and Dust talk a lot, guys. Not just on stream, but a lot off stream too. So I'll hit you up after stream. Maybe we could troubleshoot it a little bit before I go to bed.
You know what? I think I know what it is. I just got to change the output on the PC.
Yep, you got to change it to the mixer. Change it to the mixer.
Give me a second.
All right, guys, we're doing some live troubleshooting here with Dust.
That's it. That's what it was.
All right, so now it's fixed. It's perfect. Anything you want to say to the audience about JDF or your experience as being a Power Ranger fan?
Hold on, because that's crazy. So I can see you perfectly fine on StreamYard, but I hear a delay on the headphones.
No, I have not met Dust in person. I'm sure at some point we will.
Yeah, we will.
At some point.
Eventually Henry will get to a convention, and you know, maybe I'll meet up with him there.
If I go to a convention, you know, the Flat Earthers will be on me. The Flat Earthers will be on me. We have the love of my life. Y'all know her. I'm on StreamYard, so I could pull her up. You know, Alicia will be on my ass. She will be on my ass. Oh man, but it's good talking to you, Dust. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna shut down the stream, and I'll be in contact.
Oh, you didn't even say anything about the shirt. What's up?
Oh shit! Oh, I couldn't see it. It was pixelated. We got on the same shirt, guys. We twinning. I know he has on the Stay Resilient shirt. Oh my goodness, guys. I don't even promote the merch like that. I probably should. I have about 1,000 of these Stay Resilient shirts, but look, man, Dust the real one, yo. Dust got the shirt. He support. He give me content. He give me ideas. He helped me like network with other YouTubers. He almost got me banned from Keemstar, but we're not gonna talk about that. But
Why, did he message you?
No, he didn't. I wish he would though. I wish he would.
Yeah, Keemstar don't like me too much.
So, but I'm gonna let Dust go. I can't wait till he get better internet. Maybe we can co-host some things together, man.
Yeah, for sure. It's coming, man. It's coming. I'm upgrading everything for the podcast coming up.
So, guys, go to his channel, and I got Francis in the background. I'm gonna drop Dust down. Salute to you, Dust. Get that internet up, man.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Put some Dust emojis in the chat, y'all. Thanks, Dust. All right, guys. Francis, can you please put your? Don't even do it. Don't play. Hey, you better chill. Let me put Francis up on the stream. Francis is up here, guys.
My baby fell asleep.
Oh, her baby fell asleep, so she's back. We just had you just missed Dust. He was up here.
I was seeing Dust.
He was up here.
I'm surprised when he comes up. It's big serious stuff.
It's serious stuff. So we got to get his internet together. But anything else that you wanted to add to the and look at Cheyenne. Cheyenne like, ooh, boobies.
Oh, they have a mind of their own.
You know y'all women. They say all women are bipolar or bisexual. Which one?
Both.
Anyway, let's get back to the issue at hand of him planning that. Were there any other attempts on JDF's life prior to that by any fans?
Not any by fans. I mean, people like he said, keyboard warriors, that said that they were gonna shoot him and shoot Jenna and Tammy and myself. But like fan wise, no. Like Jason was very well liked, which was very odd to me. You know, we were surprised. Like someone wanted to kill him. We were like, what? He's like, what? You know, it was just a shock to him because he usually is very, you know, at least he goes beyond. He used to go above and beyond to make sure that everyone left happy. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I don't know. Like people were like, "Did you cross him? Did anything?" And Jason's like, "I've never met him in my life. I don't know. I've never been stabbed. I don't know what he's talking about." You know, it was just crazy allegations from someone that obviously wasn't, like Jason said, part of this earth. His mind was gone.
Wow. Interesting. So did you ever have any like bomb threats or anything like that shut down a con or anything? Was con ever shut down for a safety reason?
Well, not con shut down, but I'm actually gonna post a story in Spanish because I did it in Spanish when we went to Mexico.
Okay.
We went to Mexico. We went to Guadalajara, and I remember we literally got to the hotel because I flew from New York to Houston, and then him and I flew to Guadalajara together. And I remember when we got there, the promoter of the show was like, "You guys can't leave the hotel." And I was like, "Okay." He's like, No, you guys cannot leave the hotel because the cartel was threatening to kidnap all the guests of the Comic-Con unless the promoter paid them off.
Wow.
So
ransom.
We were confined to the hotel room. So by the second night, we're just kind of what the fuck? What are we gonna do?
Yeah.
So Jason loved tacos and Mexican food. So he the hotel had Mexican food, but not genuine, you know, Mexican food. So he's like, let's sneak out.
What they have
they have,
Chipotle?
Yeah, washed down, watered down Mexican food. So he's like, let's sneak out, and it was late at night, and I was like, he's like, let's Google a restaurant. I remember we Googled the restaurant that was actually like 2 or 3 blocks away. And he's like, let's go. And I was like, okay, let's
Y'all
go.
risk getting kidnapped?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, let's go.
Wow.
And then we walked. So we walked about 3 blocks and then like 2 blocks down, right? So as we're walking, it's like the middle of the night, there's no one, hardly any cars. And he has like, I think he had like a leather jacket. And he's like, what are you gonna do if, all of a sudden a car comes and tries to kidnap us? I was like, us? Kidnap you? I look Mexican. I would start talking in Spanish. You're white.
Gringo,
and you have all these tattoos.
Start calling him gringo.
You're getting kidnapped. I was like, I'm good. You're getting kidnapped. And he's like, you would leave me? I was like, no, I would cry for help, but I will cry out in Spanish because I am not getting kidnapped.
Wow, Francis. Wow.
But it was that was probably the second scariest time. And then also when we went to, it's all these Spanish. We went to oh my God.
Come on,
Guatemala.
Okay.
And we literally, it was like 2 cars with, I'm talking about the cars with the guns attached to it, like the big like
yeah.
I don't know what
do they sound like this?
No, like machine guns, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Machine guns on the cars. They
like,
put up on you.
They had machine guns in the car in front of us, in the car in back of us, and then 2 cars on the side, and we're like, what the heck? And they're like, no, there's like gangs and like cartel like things there.
Yeah.
And they like, we wouldn't, and they were like, we're not stopping. So like, go to the back, like we went to the airport, go to the bathroom, do what you gotta do, because we have to go literally straight.
Yeah.
And actually the hotel was amazing, but it was like to get there. And even we went out to like tour, it's like old, like I guess the oldest city, and it was like literally like with an entourage of like gunned, blinged out cars.
Wow.
So that's about it.
How were the women out there?
Well, I wasn't looking at women, so I don't know.
Oh, here we go. She got 4 eyes talking about she ain't looking at women.
Listen, I know you need these glasses, but
or safety glasses.
I hardly went out. Like I didn't really. I'm gonna lie. Sometimes I would leave him behind and I would just go out by myself, but not in like foreign countries by myself. No, I did in Dubai. Dubai was the only place that I left. I was like, oh, you're gonna sleep? Okay, got to go.
She was going out there to get them cheeks clapped, y'all. You see her smiling, showing all them teeth. She's like, yeah, I was. She got her Arabian Prince. She was getting her a Latino, and she was gonna be Jasmine.
No, but actually, the only reason why I did was because supposedly Dubai is like one of the safest cities, and like
it is.
The police don't even have guns.
It is one of the safest cities because if you commit a crime, the penalty is so harsh. Like if you steal something, you'll get your fingers chopped off.
Like I was walking around at like 3 a.m., 4 a.m.
Yeah, it's the safest city in the world.
Like, oh, okay.
Oh, they said you pulled the Adam 22 and left them at home.
Well, I was young. I am younger.
Oh, you're younger?
Go to sleep earlier than me.
We do have some people who are interested in dating you. Are you single?
I am single for life.
Oh, she said she is a free agent, y'all.
Free agent for life.
When was your last relationship, Francis?
Well, I just had a baby a year ago. Well, he's gonna be 2.
Okay. When was your last relationship? What does that got to do with anything?
Henry, I don't know. I was in a relationship with my son's father, but that's over.
So what? That was 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago? A year ago. So you've been single for a year. So you had none of that for a year?
Henry. Shut it up. Shut it up. Okay.
Hey, look, guys, I'm going to let you in on this secret, and Francis just confirmed. Baby daddies typically can always, you know what I'm saying? They can always hit it. You know what I'm saying? They hit it first. They can hit it often. As long as they're in their good graces and, being a good father.
Well, people aren't in good graces.
Oh, so she cut him off. She said, no nookie, no cookie. So Petty may have a chance to slide up in there with the strap. All right, guys.
I can't with you. Did you know that I got 1,000 subscribers? I didn't even know.
You got 1,000 subs?
1,001. Well, I just found out in your stream. Somebody told me in your stream. In the
Let's
chat.
go check. Guys, are y'all sub to Francis? I know people dropping off like, Henry, who is this big-breasted woman on your channel and why?
I'm not
And-
talking about XTC or that.
Oh, yes. Francis do got 1,000, y'all. There she go right there. I mean, if you can see her, if you stop looking at them, you can see them right there. You see? There, this way people will focus, Francis. She has 1,000 subs, guys. If you're not subbed to her channel, go sub. I've been guiding her on this YouTube journey.
You have.
And I think I get 10 or 20% of revenue. I can't remember what we negotiated. But
I mean, you've been great. You've been great.
thank you, friend. Oh shit. Oh shit. Ooh, Cheyenne. She breastfeeding, so she naturally in the breast. So she looking at you like
My boobs are small, guys. They're
she
only
like
D's.
yummy.
I wish they were bigger.
What size are you, Francis?
D.
Double D? What? 36D, 38D?
1D.
Okay, what is it? 36, 38?
No, I'm 40D.
40D. Guys, I'm a breast guy. Well, I used to be. I know. I could eyeball them like. Back in the day, I could do the whoosh, one of them, off. Boom. You reach around, boom. You do that now. Women be like, oh shit. That's how you know you experienced. They be like, I'll be like, oh, I'm nice. I come off cool. And then when it's time to get it in, and you reach around, you snap that. I'm like, I didn't know you were gonna. I'm like, hey,
Well,
you know
I'm
what it
also
is.
a breast girl. So
Oh, so see, I knew you were bi, Francis. Why didn't you just say that?
all girls are bi.
Petty. This is Petty's conversation. Petty, like, oh, we
All
talking
girl-
about
all-
boobs?
All girls, come on. All girls at some point are attracted to it. I went to all girls school also. High school.
Ooh, did you ever get your liquor license?
This is not an 18 plus.
What are you talking about? Petty wants to know. Petty said, did you ever get your liquor license? Yep, that's what she said in the chat.
You're full of ass. I can't even see the chat, so I can't even confirm.
You don't trust me?
I don't trust you.
Cheyenne is like, I did. Oh my God. This is really some Henry After Dark. We got to get Cheyenne. Petty ASF is like, what's up, Francis? My Way Joe Nilda is like, Henry After Dark. What is going on?
Yes.
Patrick Sky is just, he's appalled. He's appalled.
He's like, oh my God, what are we talking about?
April, April. I don't want to talk about April, Shout out to
But
April.
it's true, every
Her
girl.
family.
I think every girl.
She did this, April, right? Speaking of April, it's a saying or something. She got a beautiful family. But once you go something, you don't go back. April probably could finish the statement for me. I don't know how it worked. But anyway, shout out to April. Petty ASF, we need to get her up here for After Dark. It turned to a completely different stream. Yeah, it's Henry After Dark. She come up here with the milkers out. People start going crazy. And this a little she need to get the subs up, you know what I'm saying? Join our OnlyFans. Dominic didn't found a
People still ask me about OnlyFans. I'm still thinking about it.
And look, April like, oh Henry LOL, cause she know. She did the Adam 22 and just left Adam. That's what April did. So I ain't mean to put you out there like that. Where is Sticky Vicky? I don't know. Hopefully she watching me, got the phone on her bed, got the two fingers out. Let me stop.
I can't with you.
Having too much fun. All right, guys. Thank you, Francis, for coming up and joining Henry After Dark. Sticky Vicky. I don't know where's Sticky Vicky at. I don't know. Anyway,
probably too busy for us right now.
Put two
probably
fingers.
having more fun than us.
Put two fingers in the chat for Sticky Vicky, y'all. Just two fingers. look, everybody that like, oh, I do mine like this. I don't do that. I do that. You know how y'all women do. Y'all be like, oh man. Anyway, let's get Francis out of here. Yo, what the hell was that, guys? What was that? What was that? What was that? Oh my goodness. This is what happens when you streaming and you having fun and you with family, you with friends. This turned into one of those questions. Petty said, peace. Look, we started talking that Petty put the two fingers in the chat. And Petty knows how to work them two fingers, y'all. You know what I'm saying? She'll flip you. She'll flip you. You be like, oh, I like boys. Petty be like, oh yeah, is that right? You like boys? You like men? You like men? I understand. She pull that strap out. She get the tongue start going. She start hitting you with the shocker. You be like, the shocker? What's the shocker? Anyway, look, Petty, go hit the link. Petty, hit the link and confirm. That's all I want you to do. Like, you know what, Henry, you got me. Like, we want to know how big is the strap. We want to know, is the strap, 5 inches, 7 inches, 9 inches, 11 inches? Is it black? Let me stop. Oh, snap. Oh, Dust said he posted a picture of him in the t-shirt online, guys. Let's go search it. All right, I got to pull this off screen so y'all don't see my search history. You be like, Henry, what the hell you be searching on here? We chilling tonight, guys. The stream was good, wasn't it? All right, guys. We got our guy. What? Dust? Hold on. We got to get you. There we go. There go our guy Dust right here with the Stay Resilient. You see, let me get the super chat up out of here. Our guy Dust Productions. Put the goddamn Dust Productions in the goddamn chat, y'all. Spam his emoji. And we got to get Dust on some Dust. We got to get Dust after dark with the Stay Resilient shirt on, you know what I'm saying? We got to hear his crazy stories of his adventures. But thank you, Dust, for purchasing the shirt, man. Petty says she gonna do one. When is the next Ranger stream? The next Ranger stream will be a very different one. Uh-oh. Who is this in the back? Oh, shit. This really about to get lit. This is about to get lit-y. All right, guys. The woman of all y'all dreams. Hide your girls. Don't let your girls be around Petty. Petty will pull out the strap. She'll pull out the tongue. She can work the tongue and the fingers better than any guy. And look at her. Oh, hold on. Let's get her on here. Let's get her right here. Oh, all right, guys. This is Petty, guys. This is Petty ASF. Let's get her. Hey, Petty. How are you?
How you doing?
This is her alley, guys. This is her lane. Look at Francis. She ready. She ready for them fingers. She ready. Can you show the fingers? Is that how it works?
Oh, you want like a whole like?
I don't want the whole. Okay, yeah. Okay, so
you just.
Okay, so you using the middle fingers, right? You using the middle and ring. Look, they like stuck together like she a goddamn Ninja Turtle out here, guys.
Work them out.
You work them out. So now, how big is the strap, if you will, Petty?
Oh, I don't even have a strap.
Oh! She like, I don't have the strap. I don't have the strap. I always wondered about sometimes when people get the strap. I'm like, I got the real thing, baby.
Is it appropriate that I could like tell one of my like sex stories?
You have to be very creative with the language. You don't have to be very accurate per se,
well,
but
I'm gonna like put it like just like a short version of it. I had like an ex, right?
Okay.
And she could take a bottle.
Okay, so like this. Like the
no actual like Corona bottle.
Okay, so like what you have, and you all the way up in there.
She took it all the way up in there
and disappeared, and could she walk with it?
I don't know.
Well, I'm just saying, if she can walk with it, the cartel may have a job for her. You know what I'm saying? They might be like, "You can make that disappear." Okay, all right, come to Mexico. Come, bring Francis, and we need you to do a couple jobs, and then you don't have to work anymore.
Yeah.
That's how it works. I know she at her job right now. She chilling at her job, y'all. I remember when she first came up, I was like, yo, it's my man Petty. She's like, I'm not a man.
Like, I'm a girl.
And don't say my real name. I was just like, all right, let's hear your story, Petty. I'm sorry, I'm doing too much talking. They want to hear your story.
That was the story. I didn't want to go further than that because I wanted to keep it like.
So, okay, are you single, Petty? Are you in a relationship? What's your status?
I'm single, ready to mingle.
Ooh, and where are you at?
NYC.
NYC. And would you consider yourself a stud, if you will? Or are you, how does it work?
I'm a stud.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't like, yeah, I still have my female tendencies and stuff, but yeah, I'm more of a masculine part.
Okay. So are you looking, do studs date studs, or is it you looking for a femme?
I date femmes. I know there's studs that they date studs. I don't know. It's
Okay.
kinda,
You know,
I mean, nothing wrong with it, but yeah, no.
you know, I ain't gonna front.
I feel like if I'm gonna date a stud, then I should just date a man.
You know, sometimes I want to say I may have came across a stud who was in a bind, and you know, I helped her out. You know what I'm saying?
I'm in a bind, Nate.
I was like, hey, well,
I can't.
you still have, you know, ways to get out of a bind, if you will.
Oh my god. I mean, wrong when I was younger. Yeah, like I didn't come out the closet yet, so I would date guys, but it was never like.
Okay. So when was your last relationship?
A year ago.
Oh, why did it end, Petty?
Because she was fucking toxic.
Oh, she did what?
She ain't shit.
Oh, okay. Okay. I want to hear her story. I wonder if it's the same answer.
What do you mean?
I'd be like, hey, why'd you got a relationship with Petty? She was like, oh, because Petty's toxic and she ain't ish.
She was cuckoo. Like, she was crazy. Like,
And how long were you with this crazy person?
a year.
Okay, so this is where it happens, guys and gals. She identifies this person as cuckoo. And then she says, oh, I was with this crazy person for a year. At what point did you realize they were cuckoo? Day one.
Yeah.
I knew it. Oh my goodness.
My dumbass just kept going. I'm like, why are you doing this to yourself? And yeah.
She's like, well, the sex is good. The head is good. The fingers is good. The something's good. You know, I just keep going back. I ain't never had it like this before, Henry. She been doing things to me that I ain't never been done before. She's showing me shit that I ain't experienced before, Henry.
No, not even close. Yeah, you can say I experienced shit that I've never experienced before, which it was like mental abuse.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Mental abuse. Here we go.
Emotional abuse and all that.
Oh, here we go. This shit sound crazy, man. Every ex. Oh, mental abuse, emotional abuse.
Don't get me wrong. Like, I have my faults too, but I can't. No.
Okay. So what are you looking for in a new partner? Would you date a woman with kids?
I've had dated. It's not bad, you know.
It's not bad. Okay.
No.
Yeah. Do you want to have kids?
Nah.
No?
No, because this world is so messed up. I wouldn't even dare bring a child to this world.
Oh, okay. So kids is cool. You don't want kids. Do they have to make a certain amount of money, or are you a sugar mama?
I mean, with these bitches, yeah, I was a fucking sugar mama.
Oh, she like, look, this is what Petty say.
I got money.
And you know, these women be like, well, I'm not really gay, Petty. She'd be like,
I got money.
You sure? You sure about that? You sure about that? And then they be like,
I'm in a bind, Nate.
And she'd be like, well, look, if you want to get out this bind, there's a mutual way I can give you some money in exchange for some time. I'm probably sure Petty say that. You know what I'm saying? She probably not like that. Like, you gonna do this, and then when you finish, I'm gonna make sure your bill get paid that you need, right?
Nah, fuck that.
Okay. Petty is not with that, but all right. Anything you want to say to a potential suitor out there,
I don't have a suitor.
or someone you want to date? Hey, what's one thing about you that separates you from the other studs?
That I'm too brutally honest. That's what it is.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't like to lie. I
All
mean,
right.
yeah.
All right. Well, we wish Petty the best. She came in with the, I'm saying, where's the tongue thing you got again? Oh, split that shit. All right. Let me get Petty off here before I get demonetized. Thank you, Petty, for coming up. Appreciate you. All right, guys. I think we did enough Henry After Dark. We had some crowd participation. This will not get clipped. This is one of those streams where you had to be here to see it, if you will. It was mostly about JDF, and then it turned into something else. It's probably demonetized. They're like, Henry, we're disappointed over here at YouTube. We are disappointed in you. But it's the quiet ones like April who be the best in bed. April, you said that? Oh shit, it's April. Oh shit, April. Hey, look, April. Yeah, she know. All right, guys. Well, anyway, this was a great stream. I appreciate y'all for being so open and honest about your life and experience. And we talked about JDF, and I think we had a very productive stream, if you will. Looks like my voice is low. Oh, you know why? Because I'm in this goddamn StreamYard. Let me get StreamYard out of here. Well, anyway, guys, make sure y'all have fun, be safe. Next stream will be Sunday at 5. It's going to be a smorgasbord. We're going to talk Mr. Beast. We're going to talk Maya Higa, because she holding everybody down. We're going to talk XQC. We're going to talk some Coach Gang stuff. It's just going to be me having fun. Thank you for everyone who donated. Thank you, Dust, for being a sponsor. Thank you, everybody who hit the like button. Salute to y'all. I'll see you in the next stream. Peace. In broadcast.